Hey, there we are. Hello, welcome to the Root Winter Tournament 2023, Round 1, Game 2. My name is Guerric. This is Lily
Hi.
of Makecraft Game. Our players today are Decante,
Hello?
Carnal,
Hi.
Dagcon Faraday,
Hello.
and Thewy.
Hey.
All right, everyone. You know what to do, so go ahead and get started. Good luck and have fun.
All right, I guess it's up to me
Here we go.
to pick this map.
What map would you go with this faction pool?
That's a great question. What's the faction pool?
I think
Well, we got Lord of the Hundreds, Vagabond, Eerie, Corvids, and
my
Underground Duchy.
favorite map. There we go.
Yes!
Lake map.
This is beautiful.
Alrighty.
All right.
And then Thewy is up first with a lake map.
I don't have a hidden.
Oh, wait. Mountain map was my favorite. I almost forgot. No, I'm just kidding.
Theory going straight for Corvids. We finally get to see the Corvids with the change for the tournament.
So what is the change?
That's a great question, Lily.
Some power.
I don't know. Corvids have one extra plot of each type for the tournament.
Where I'd play them if they came up. So I'm glad you took that away from me.
Yeah.
So hello, chat. Y'all are going crazy.
Yes, yes. Somebody has to.
Wow. Ho ho ho. That extra plot token. That's a game changer. Right?
Oh yeah.
Luke, I don't understand. Why is professionals in quotes?
15 to 16 there at the end.
Yes. I calculated out one time and it I think there's a way to win the game in like 3 turns if you were unchecked. I think you figured something stupid like that.
So will our player colors, like in the
Okay,
tournament?
I am set up. So next.
Okay. What's that?
Will our player colors change to reflect our factions? Like, will Thewy become purple? Okay.
I
got it.
don't
Garrett
think
says,
so.
Yeah, he says
So it's
colors
me
don't change.
next.
Yep,
I'm
Faraday.
gonna pick.
They're moving fast.
They are.
Yeah.
Also, Pat, I did not plan that in advance. That actually was genuine, like,
Ooh, moles.
a genuine moment, even though it was very theatrical. Defied. Whatever.
Moles makes a lot of sense. They
Yes.
are one of the best factions in the game, so getting them as soon as you can, so that someone in a better turn order in a better seat doesn't have them, is good for you.
Yo, hype train all-time record shattered. Let's keep going. It'll be fun.
Okay, so.
All right, I'm done.
I'm trying to pay attention.
In a tunnel.
I
Homeland.
don't want to talk over their setup, but DJ, thank you for the 20 bits. Ice Rayer, thank you so much for the 2 months. AJ Squared, thank you so much for the resub. Pat, thank you for the resub. Ninja Puffin, thank you for the resub. Jesus.
Yes.
DJ, thank you for the sub.
Yes.
Jerome Matthew Celestine,
Then-
thank you for the sub. Thank you so much, everyone. I don't want to not thank you, but I also don't want to.
Ooh, this is a reversal. We have moles setting up on the Corvids instead of Corvids setting up on the moles.
That's true. That's backwards of how it normally goes. Luke, thank you for the 8 months.
They're having fun.
They're having a lot of fun.
We appreciate the fun.
We
Keep having
appreciate it so much.
That one.
Pump up the train. Ice Rayer, thank you for the 200 bits.
Drawing that card.
So this is an interesting spot for the moles.
The
Mhm.
drop. If anyone knows how to drop a single.
This is an interesting spot for the moles because it gives them
your hand.
a spread of clearing suits,
Mhm.
but they're not concentrated in any one of those clearings, you know?
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, what's interesting is they got a handle on those bunny clearings that are just like congregated up in the south, but up in the northeast. But the western line,
Three.
the western line of foxes is just kind of out of reach now.
Yeah, these suits are funny, the distribution of them.
They are.
B. Leonard, thank you so much for the gift sub. I really appreciate that.
Best buds.
All right, and then.
I need to set up my camera angles while I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, I think I should be good.
That's
Pretty sure. I think from the last game I saw is we can put the scoring token on there, but we don't need to because we're gonna adjust it through the VP tracker.
that's correct.
That said, I think I'm done.
Okay, so am I right, just to remind me that the bird and rat setup is the same and that clearing 2 is the only option for either of them? Is that track?
1, 2.
2 clearings between homelands.
They could pick 7 or 2, right? Oh no, 1, 2.
At least?
I can count.
Yeah.
2 is the only one.
Not necessarily in a way that I.
It's interesting because of how Corvid's and Mole set up, they basically just like pivoted off half the
Alright,
map.
I am going to regret this and take the rats.
Ooh, leaving Erie for a potential first pick.
What's the game?
First seat.
Yeah, Erie in first seat is something that makes me nervous.
Something that should make them nervous. Are you
True.
secretly playing?
No, but I get nervous for other people very easily.
I am lagging. There we go. You'll never guess where I'm going. Thought I could fool you. Stubborn. Do I get the? Does the mood manager pop out, or am I just using cards?
I think you're just using cards.
Old school.
We're really trying to give players that feeling that they're at a game table. Clearly.
I could probably. I didn't set up my objects for the tournament. I should prep that so I can spawn that for people if they want it.
They do.
Coming soon.
All right, so that leaves the Scoundrel Vagabond or the Erie, which
Both are
competitively,
potentially lethal for.
I mean, competitively speaking, one of those is a significantly stronger pick than the other.
Correct, but the Vagabond could really put the Warlord in check, which just means the moles win.
But it's also
okay.
Lake Map, which is the worst map for Vagabond because of the ruin spread.
Well, I mean, it's the worst map for the Lord of the Hundred Space from the same thing, right?
It's also potentially the worst Vagabond.
But he's so cute. His cutest has got to count for something. But it does look like Decante's having a trouble time.
Erie.
All right.
Hey, getting
Makes
Erie
sense.
in first seat, even if you don't have the hand for it, is probably good.
I don't know who said that Decante would pick Scoundrel, but I guess that wasn't true. Or maybe I misread the message.
Also, yeah, this is about to be a bloodbath.
Oh, I'm here for this. Please.
do have a
Please.
tier coming.
Obviously, this is when we go Commander first turn and just go full blood.
Chaos everywhere.
I think
Yeah.
the only place the birds can set up is in 6. Because that's the only place that's not adjacent to a homeland clearing.
That's correct. Yep.
So I think that's right. I'm not the ultimate.
Oh my god, Ice Rare, thank you for the 5 gift subs.
Aw.
Holy shoot. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Is everyone done?
So much hype.
What's Erie doing?
Erie is debating where they can set up.
It's just 6, right?
Um,
Because it's the only one that's not adjacent to a homeland, like they were saying.
yep.
Adjacent.
Yeah, I think they were just thinking about it.
Captain Blood.
So which was the
I need to turn on
Erie
things.
leader that's just battle and battle to start for the receivers? Oh yeah, you gotta update those.
Yeah, I gotta up. I'm not used to doing this. What's Carnal playing?
Carnal is playing the Lord of the Hundreds.
Thank you. And then it's Moles.
Yep.
And then Corvids. And the Unchosen Faction. Get to open my whole little folder of vagabonds.
Scoundrel.
It's the Scoundrel. He didn't show up.
Uh-oh.
There
There he is.
Now
Okay.
he showed up.
I understand.
I'm learning how to use this overlay. I'm a dingus.
We're trying.
I'm trying.
We're trying.
Ooh, going despot. Interesting.
Okay, going Despot. If you don't have the right cards for Commander, that's basically what you have to go with, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It gives you a bird move and a bird build, which is everything you need to start going, you know?
Assuming you put it in move and build, yes.
Assuming you put it in move and build.
I think he might have wanted Commander if he's putting it in Recruit and Battle. I'm just saying.
Even that's not right.
Or,
because
sorry,
that's-
Charismatic.
Yeah, that would be charismatic.
We'll get there one day.
We're close, Gregula. We're close. Did I drop out of the Discord call or something? Nobody's talking. No,
No,
everyone's
they're
there.
all just very quiet. It's a very tense setup.
Okay.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, okay.
All right. So I've been talking, and I guess no one could hear me. Sorry about that.
Thought you
I
were.
figured that was the
drunk.
case. So you were in deep thought.
Yeah, no, I was talking, and I'm like, huh, no one's responding to me.
I was
That's fine.
intimidated by how much thought was going into your setup.
No, I was like, guys. No, so I just realized my phone was on mute here.
Ah.
Yeah.
So you're going. You're
No,
going
I-
to test it.
Yeah, and I love that you said interesting. I played a Dune Imperium at the World Series of Board Gaming, and the first move I made, one of the guys there that was a well-known Magic the Gathering player there, he said interesting. I'm like, oh no, I know I screwed up spectacularly. So I'm like, you said interesting. I'm like, yes, there it is. Okay, so I think we're ready to go, right? Can we start the game?
Not quite.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Your
Right.
Vizier here, I think it needs to move over to move this guy.
Also, don't forget to discard your cards, everyone. Return them to the deck, I mean.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Turn to the top of the deck.
I
They
wanna
fixed the
make
Viziers, everyone. You can relax.
Oh,
Are you ready for me to turn on turns?
turns, and then just, I'm watching to make sure that someone
Perfect.
shuffles it.
thank you. Thank you very much.
Waiting on Decante. We could have all started with 5 cards.
Birds, rats, moles, crows, yes?
I think that just is called the mole's win.
Yeah, that's pretty good for Bowls.
Find a Z. At least from my perspective.
For the second time in one day.
Discarded.
Give it a shuffle. Give it a shuffle.
We all good to go?
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
All
There
right.
we go.
There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Everyone.
Good luck.
Luke, we're still waiting for you to make that tool for us. What's going on?
All right.
Here we go. Eerie turn 1.
First of all, we're gonna put. I'm actually gonna. Sorry about this. Put my physical Eerie board right in front of me. That's a little bit easier to read there. Okay. All right. So add 1 or 2 cards to the decree. Let's add.
Did you know if you hover over your board and press Alt, you can see like a bigger version of your board?
Yeah, I did, but
That was my
I'm an old Gen Xer, so I'm.
All right.
Yeah, I like my. I actually have all your guys' faction cards and boards set up all around me. It's ridiculous. I feel like a crazy person. Yeah.
You know, I get it. I did the same thing for a couple of the games I played in tournaments.
Board, but I'm like, you know what?
Wait, you don't just play without knowing what you're doing like I do?
Under 5.
Well, you won that tournament and I didn't, so.
Slowing it down, and then I'll put this. Let's see.
Ooh, suited recruit.
Double.
Very spicy.
And
I mean-
giving up boat builders on lake map.
Now we're at 2.
Considering that we have 3 bunny clearings all in one corner,
And I'm
adjacent to
actually
where they
going
are
to
right now, I don't think it's
craft.
necessarily as risky of a move, but it's still risky.
And I'm gonna craft tunnels.
Hmm.
All right.
So
So that
we
works.
don't have wood in the line, so we could have had a hand. It was okay.
And I'm gonna go on to
This is interesting.
the decree. Recruit 2.
We could have gone charismatic with that hand.
We could have. I will say Erie is definitely forecasting where they're attempting to go.
What makes you say that?
Go
I
to
don't know.
Let's go over to.
Yeah, Pat, I'm inclined to say the same thing. If you're in for a penny, in for a pound, I would have put the 2 bunnies in recruit and
Just done a 6 recruit to turmoil.
There.
and probably crafted the boat builders if I wanted to craft it, or saved it for next turn. You know.
I have one move actually.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yep, you're right. Thank you. Good catch. First dumb mistake. Check. Okay, gonna keep that under 3, and then we're to build. So we'll go ahead and do that right here,
Slightly in my headphone.
and then we'll
Thank you, but they were also hurting me.
score 1 victory point. And see, where's that thing right here, and draw 1 card, and that should be it.
This is definitely a more
Make any
slow and
mistakes.
steady opening than earlier today.
Looked right to me.
Yeah, very different from the previous Despot game.
Yes. Previous one was a bit more dynamic. This one seems a bit
You
more
have cards.
consistent.
Oh yeah, you do. You got the.
Thank you
No, I was
for reminding me.
I wasn't sure. All right.
Nope. Yep.
You-
There's a button.
You know, Boss Fusion, in fairness, tunnels is not bad for Erie.
It is not.
It's mostly just the choice of tunnels over boat builders on lake map is an interesting one.
Works even though they're flat. Yeah, of course it does. Okay. No anoint. We need a new mood.
Gregula, the only potential downside of going
No, I have a
Jubilant
plan.
is
Now's my turn.
having a despot on the board.
But I don't have a better plan.
It's true. At the same time, Erie has 1 card in hand and no cards in battle at the moment. If that's a suited card, Erie may not want to commit to battling yet. That mob may be safe from Erie.
That's right. Well, depending on how Jubilant goes, Erie is adjacent to
Craft.
2 of the ruins.
Yeah.
In and then adjacent to 1, so. Oh,
Ooh, a Saboteur's Craft.
Advance first.
nice. And since Batmaster is in the chat, I will just throw out a thanks again for these very
Yes.
cool overlay.
As always,
Appreciate.
Batmaster, thank you for the overlay.
Here.
Appreciate the
I
work.
will switch to commit.
We'll stop saying that as the games as the tournament progresses, but currently I'm still very thankful.
And then at the evening we will incite to really great crafting cards that I'm just gonna get nothing for.
Ooh. Actually inciting. So we did Grandiose to move out and build a stronghold. Very good, very cool.
Makes sense.
And then we're also spending a
Inciting.
card to incite.
Need to score a point.
Because we didn't feel the need to flash bang the board with mob tokens.
No, and that's fair.
I mean, we're also not very near, like, there's 1 mouse clearing adjacent, and since it only rolls mouse, it's not gonna really get you much.
I want to say I do like this move because it's all the benefit of the Grandiose build opening.
Yep.
But you also pick up an item that
Birdsong.
might be good.
Could work out.
And switch to daylight, which first move I will do is recruit. And
I'm in
second,
shock.
Dare they do it again?
Actually, take the ferry and move it
Oh,
That makes
yeah,
sense.
makes sense. Makes sense.
to.
You gonna go visit the birds, or are we going somewhere new? Somewhere new.
Yeah.
And that draws me a card.
That also makes sense. That's a very good clearing to be in, I feel like.
It is. That's a great spot for moles to set up camp traditionally. It's also true on this map with how people set up.
And then from there, no ministers.
It's interesting because I'm wondering if moles will set up kind of like a 2 separate home bases on each side of the lake.
And that. To advance
Only a squire.
to sway.
Oh.
Search.
How does
Or
where did
where
the
is it? 'Cause we got
third,
this
fourth
now.
card come from?
The ferry.
The ferry. I'm wondering if we were fishing for a suit.
That's possible. Maybe we have bad cards.
We might have just. We might not have had. We might have either. We could have a bird card, or we might just not have the right card, and we were hoping the boat would get us there.
That said, return the cards back. And then I draw 1 card. Crafting. And then that means my turn is done. Did I mess up anything?
No, looks good to me.
Look. Mhm.
Awesome. All right.
All right. Corvid
question is-
time. Corvid time.
Start
Will Corvids.
by crafting rabbit partisans.
Ooh.
Partisans can be very good for Corvids.
Like it can.
I'll hold off on flipping. I'm gonna.
Oh man, I was hoping to see everyone at 1 point after turn 1. Okay, so spending a bird card to recruit a mouse. Very interesting.
Welcome to new neighborhood.
Thanks. Hmm. Interesting.
Luke.
It's an interesting choice because of all the of the three choices.
Go ahead and
I think this is why.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I was gonna say of the three choices, that's
It's
the
the
one
most
that's
spread.
most spread out.
Well, so here's the thing. You get 7 and 10, which is annoying to Lord of the Hundreds.
Yes.
And you can get to 12, which gets you the raft. So I can see why that might have it could have some appeal as well.
Yeah, I mean, grabbing that fairy is super good for Corvids.
Absolutely.
Super good.
We did do a plot, which means we have one more action.
move.
Okay.
Very plot move. Yep. Okay, and then I'll draw a card and then my turn.
Because we are not exerting.
Look at that.
And that is round 1. Let's do it again.
All right. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
You know, sometimes checking on the top of the
Seems
round
like
is
my device
legit.
randomly shuts itself off. So okay.
Pat, I need you to calm down, buddy.
So,
You have an addiction.
let's see here.
All right, we've got one card. We have to put it into the decree somewhere?
Yep.
Is it a move card or is it something
Yeah,
more
because we're not
exciting?
co-located with the plot, right? No. Yeah.
Let's see.
So it has to go into the decree.
Right, because if
Throw
you
the-
wait, how does that
these
work?
cards.
You can exposure a plot token, face down plot token, at any time on your turn until
Yeah, just
you have drawn a card
at least one
in
card.
evening.
Okay.
So,
So
Eerie have the capability of exposing either before the first step of Birdsong or after the first step of Birdsong
Okay.
so
to either get rid of their card and draw a new one with step 1 of Birdsong, or just straight up get rid of it and be unable to add anything to the decree. Not necessarily like an amazing move all the time, but every now and then it's a great way to not add a bad card to the decree or to just keep a decree stable so it doesn't grow too much too quickly.
We're gonna go
Yeah,
to
that's just
resolve
super
decree.
interesting. I always forget that that's a thing.
First of all, we'll
Don't interact with Corvids that much.
Yeah, it's fair.
let's see. Let's do one in each here. One here. One here.
Moss Fusion saying this is about to become a very racy
No, I have-
game, which is bad for the Warlord. I think that's not incorrect, particularly because moles just always points race. That's all they do. And
Corvids do too.
Corvids, unless there's enough lightly defended cardboard for them to do otherwise, they're doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So at minimum, you have those two racing.
Guys here.
Despot's more of a points racing Eerie. So
Well, he's abandoning
I'm gonna
roosts.
move.
I think the key thing for Warlord's game will be how quickly can they lock down
One
a
guy.
section of the map
Yeah,
as
two guys
theirs,
back.
so they have a passive oppress engine.
Mhm.
You know, how quickly can they extend into these clearings
So
and
let's
one
do
more?
both clearings that way.
So we did put a fox in move, which actually is going to prove to be difficult
And,
for the Eerie because we only have one
then I can
fox
build-
near where we're at.
I had to make sure I did that right.
We are building a roost in
I
that, but
rule a-
still, I think that's going to pose some problems.
It is.
Rule
It is.
ties. And I'm gonna go ahead and score the
The good news.
and draw 2 cards
Good news is tunnels. If we can keep this roost, will make it a much
and 2 cards.
less dangerous card in the move column.
That's a fair point.
All right.
But that's dependent upon keeping that roost.
All right. Well, now that there's nothing that I want to sabotage, I'll remember to use it. But later, when one of you has something great, I'll completely forget I have this card. So raise. I
It
Called
rolls
it.
mouse.
guess I'm supposed to actually do this thing first.
It rolls mouse.
It's a boot. I got a boot.
That's boot, which means that
Appreciate that.
Jubilant is off the table.
All right. So I'm moving to mouse. So that's going here.
Yes, burn those crows to the ground. Oh wait,
So
no, that's not how that
takes
works.
out your jubilant.
Yes, it takes out something or other. Jubilant it is. That's fine. Not so useful in this map. So I will recruit 3 guys. 1 down here, 2 Warlord and Stronghold here. Anoint. Nope. We're still alive. Hooray. Alright, new mood. Can't be grandiose. Jubilant flipped. I think I'm gonna be bitter here.
Okay, I was about to say, this could be a good time to go bitter. Just get those mobs off the table. We're done with them.
Absolutely.
Sad for Corvids, though. Losing 2 warriors on their
Yeah, okay.
second turn before their second turn, not fun.
Not fun at all.
And the hundreds.
But it was always a risk going into the Lord of the Hundreds territory.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I know it's adjacent territory.
Let's be real here. Anything adjacent to existing Lord of the Hundreds territory is Lord of the Hundreds territory.
Unless it contains a building of another faction.
I know, it's a joke.
All right, so we moved and built a stronghold with command because we had our boot.
I'm loving these stronghold
For my advance,
builds
I will be
so early.
the Corvid, but I'm gonna take advantage of bitter to remove definitely this mob. And
Could protect this one just because it has that access to the
I
ruins.
really need cards, and I really don't.
It'd be an interesting choice to remove only one.
Am I gonna roll a bunny? Not that it's anything personal against my bird friends, of course.
I
I
think-
can see the argument for either way.
Yeah, no, I think the conservative thing to do is to remove it. But
Absolutely.
I think there is a riskier play style that could very much profit by leaving it.
Handling the Corvid
Leaving it.
Clearing 7. Any ambush?
Very exciting.
No, go for it.
All right.
Quick note for everyone watching at home: the timing for
Look how good friends they are. They're such good friends.
0-0.
Moving on.
The most friend.
The timing for bitter is after asking for ambushes, but before rolling dice. I only say that because they did not explicitly ask for ambush
Yeah.
there. They started doing it immediately.
So it's very interesting too because you could ambush the warlord,
Right.
and then they can be like, "Haha, well, I have more now."
Or you could cancel the battle if Lord of the Hundreds has too few pieces remaining.
That's true.
Just to go and oppress wherever they want in the west side of the map there.
But I'm making friends with the bird people.
Pat, we can't help it if they decide to become pacifists.
It's looking good for you.
Not for long.
So
The dice do what the dice want to do.
Wow, I really appreciate it. I've worked hard to get here to round 2.
Yeah.
I will say I need those clearings, so it was not for long.
These-
Nothing personal. just-
These rats that can't even kill a crow.
All right. So first thing I'm going to do is recruit, and then I am actually going to spend the
We're ba-
saboteurs to dig
Yeah, we're digging.
over to clearing 8
Oh,
Interesting.
interesting.
here.
Not what I expected.
I'm moving.
We are really just going to. Okay, I see what's happening.
Hello.
So Moles did make a comment about not wanting to leave the warlord unchecked. So this is kind of quarantining them off. I think in an attempt to quarantine them off.
My concern is that without an immediate battle action to go on the offensive with, that you're just
Single move.
Giving them stuff to eat.
you're just giving them stuff to eat.
You know what? I'm just gonna.
I like the initiative.
Yes.
So this is going back into.
Okay,
Or-
using Marshall to retreat those 2 warriors. I like that. That's actually a really important aspect of higher level moles play is defensively moving your warriors back into the burrow so that you can preserve them, because your tightest bandwidth funnel is your warrior recruitment as moles.
2 foxes and a bird. And a bunny.
So we are getting our lord out.
Brigadier, of course.
Sorry.
Noble.
I would never have guessed.
Every time. I thought they were all nobles, and that's a lord.
They're all ministers.
Bridget?
Squires, nobles,
Hi,
lords.
Bridget. How are you doing?
I understand.
I just noticed these pretty cool stylized.
I understand why I'm confused,
What do y'all
because
have? I don't
nobles are all of, well, not squires, but
yeah,
nobles
I think,
technically include lords
That's why.
within normal
Yeah.
Let's see.
nobility.
Gotcha.
That's 2
Second
points.
class. Rat over
Because
here.
the nobles just include
Still
like,
sculpting it
everything.
as we speak.
I spend a lot of time in this world. I'm gonna shut up now.
And then from there, take these cards back. My hand. And
I think there's Also, possibility of the 4 moles being there might make the warlord consider careening into clearing 11. Just because there's a lower density of one type of faction, and it has that ruin, and the warlord's already adjacent.
It's possible.
So it's just like maybe that extra like
I'm not gonna
sauce on top.
I'm just gonna recruit in Fox.
Okay.
Oh, giving up an anvil.
That's an interesting card for the crows to give up. I feel like crows typically like crafting.
They do. They do.
But we don't have any plots in Fox
Right.
as well.
The Corvids as a stalker.
Uh-huh.
I see. I just feel you on the back of my neck each turn.
What I really want to see is one Corvid.
Tunnel's supposed to be like really, really bad for us.
As long as he keeps all his plots over there, it's fine.
I only have 3 moves. It just like helps me maybe be viable. Like, to be honest.
Switchfang.
What we're supposed to do is
Markets are
crows are for the next 20 or 30
almost always better than citadels
and then move on from there.
because they're just a better
If
uh,
you want,
return on investment inherently.
um,
But citadels can be critical for getting your warrior mass up.
My dream is dying a little bit, but what I really wanted to see was one Corvid warrior in every single clearing. Then they can really be stalkers. All right, so
2.
we have a move and double plot.
Double plot.
And still no flips.
Still no flips.
a bit of plotting.
We are able to flip all of them. We still kept that capability with the warriors there.
Reaction,
Um,
draw a card.
I'm very curious to see if anyone tries to use the exposure action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Now, just to, do we have to be worried about Corvids yet? Table? I mean, is this? They have 3 face down plots.
4 face down plots. And that
Do
would
something
be
about that.
10 points.
It's 4 face
mean-
down plots, and like
It
you
is
can,
4.
but also like, I don't know. You can stop me basically anytime you want to. So if you
Also true.
really need it to do it, go for it.
Mm. Yeah.
10 points.
What's interesting about this table
Yeah, that's. I think
is that all of them have been playing in a way where they all care about their cards in hand.
Yeah, I mean that's.
How do you mean?
That'd be easy.
Well, Erie obviously cares about the cards in their hand because they need it for the decree. Moles clearly don't want to give up a card.
No.
And Lord of the Hundreds has been
I
playing by
got Despot,
putting down
so I get
citadels.
an extra point for that.
Just cards.
Strongholds.
If I can
Hmm?
take
Strongholds.
it.
Stronghold
As
citadels.
long
were
as
good.
he doesn't have an ambush. Well, let me.
So I'm curious if we're going to see less exposure because of that.
Well, something that considers the Corvid has an extra hit on defense with an unrevealed plot token.
Yeah, that's true.
So I know like I look scary in purple, but I am forced to be crows.
You are
Also,
very
moles
purple.
moles have 2 tunnels on the board, and it's much less defended. So, just that.
This is one of those really interesting situations
Rolls over here.
because the traditional heuristics of which factions are like inherently good and therefore need to be hit, and inherently bad and therefore need to be left alone, are being a little subverted based on the decisions players have made so far and the positions that the factions find themselves in. You know, because Erie look like they're struggling a little bit, so you don't necessarily need to target them. But Corvids look like they're doing well, so maybe you do need to target them. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna.
Likewise for moles, you know, traditionally they are the threat,
hang on to
but
that.
they've only got a squire and a noble
Yeah,
at the
I'm
moment.
able to do 1 battle. I don't think
But one of those nobles is
I
Bridget.
can do much.
Yeah,
That, see, here's
but typically now they would have 2 nobles
take
for a
that
noble
easy
lord,
tunnel,
you know?
Or do
That's a good
I hit the plot token? I mean, what do you know, between the rat? What do you think, rats? You're
Well,
the,
we know
you're the
moles
neutral
have-
party here.
Yeah, I'm totally neutral. I don't want to fight anybody
Yeah.
with the warlord.
Yeah.
Well, we know he's got 2 fox guards for swaying, but he's also got marshal, so it's nothing for him to move a guy to either of these clearings and recruit. So it's
Yeah.
not really going to hurt him there. It's obviously for you a free point.
Yeah.
It's 2 free points for the
Not
despot.
much right now, just because of how
Yeah.
much it doesn't matter. The Corvids.
Mhm.
I don't know, man. I think this is a decision only
Yeah.
you can make.
Yeah.
The moles go untouched. They'll just get to a
Mhm.
point where we can't stop them.
Yeah, we do have to get physical with him at some point.
You can
Mhm,
stop
mhm,
crows
mhm.
anytime. Moles do need a check, like early on. I feel like.
Not wrong.
Well,
Too early
crows-
for
It's
that.
not wrong, but it's hard to make that argument when you are the
It
crows.
would feel that way.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't.
I
I
just
think
don't
hitting the
have
moles
the.
is important, but I don't think hitting the tunnel is the way to do it. If you're gonna hit them, I'd rather it be, one of these armies.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm
Well-
still a little bit away from getting online, so I'm still working on that.
Well, I'm just gonna go with the easy point then. I think. Well, let's go through my turn here. So I got to recruit to.
Let's see. Oh, we did put one in battle.
I will do.
Okay, Corvid planners of note. Talk about all the movement capabilities showing up for Erie.
And then
Boat builders, Corvid planners, and tunnels.
bird.
I do appreciate locking boat builders
And then-
and core planners away. There's like, no.
Yeah.
If I can't have them, no one can.
I've got to do a wild move.
And
Let's see, so I can do my build. I've got to move at least one guy here. I'll
Makes
move
sense.
two guys there.
And then that just
Okay,
leaves
so
our fox
that's
move. That's the bird move.
One move. You know what? Can I take that back? I just moved two guys here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
Good.
Yep. You know what I should actually do? Because I have to move in my fox.
So we could toss one from there to
Yeah,
the clearing
so
4
Make sure and
if we want to satisfy that condition, and or
I wanna-
maybe we send 2 to the south and take the ferry.
So I actually should move
taking the ferry
guy
does
here, and then I'll just move him down here, and then I rule that clearing. Okay.
That works too.
There, I did it.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Sequestering up in a corner.
With that bunny recruit, I am
Alright,
not
so
surprised
now
to see
into
this
battle.
sequester.
Yeah.
Do I take it?
My thought with taking the ferry was that we could use it to move into here, and in the future try to come down to the bunny down there.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I'm gonna do the tunnel. I'm just gonna go with the easy one. All right, ambush.
No, I'm good.
All right, so
That's a dead tunnel for 2 points.
here you go. Sorry, 2 victory points for me on that.
Yeah, it's hard to say no to 2 victory points.
It is, especially when it's costing moles a card.
Yeah.
You know.
And I mean, later when the plots are not secret agents, it's much easier to go clean them up.
You were close to naming that correctly.
So close. Double agents?
Embedded agents.
Embedded agents. I thought you were just going to let me go through it and guess until I eventually got it, so I appreciate you telling me.
Okay. Ah, man, it's so annoying when my screen turns off. Okay.
Oh, Pat.
So I'm good now. Good so far.
The amount of times I don't know words is very high.
The build action. Okay, so now I can draw. Let's see. I can score 3 victory points now.
Embedded agents. They're feeling ill today.
3.
I mean, we do have sleepy meeples, right?
And
I gotta say, I'm loving the Sleepy
draw 2
Meeples. They're
cards,
much easier for me to
and,
see, at least.
I know I am ahead now, but I'm going to start doing some major policing next turn. So
I'll police next turn. Famous last words.
on
So
everyone. No.
So your argument is that not only are you in the best position now, but you're going to get even stronger next turn. From your
Yeah,
faction.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not a good argument.
Good.
Yeah, next turn, I'm going to make all of you suffer.
All right.
So you're going to work for that target, is what you're telling us.
Well, I'll be willing to be pushed into what I need to be used as. So
Enter.
That was a
All right.
solid, eerie
You all
turn.
set?
There we go.
I'm done. Yep, I forgot to push the button.
No problem. All right,
Okay.
Mr. Mole Man. Let's talk about what needs to happen next.
Well,
Are we raising a plot?
What do you think?
No.
What are you feeling?
No, you're right. You're right.
well, I do see the Corvids as a problem
I don't.
soon.
I'll get 10 points, and then they won't get any more.
Consider also that Warlord is asking the moles this. Of course, the moles are not going to say I'm the problem.
I'm just set.
Good point.
It looks like I'm set up to.
I'm
turn one, so
surprised
just, you
the
know,
Eerie
I'm
isn't
my
the
desperate.
target of that
I would
comment.
honestly
It's fair.
say
Warlord is certainly poised
people kind of think
to move into Eerie territory.
problem, more so than the birds right now. So the
See?
thing is, I mean, exposure would be the easiest way to take it out, but I understand you don't have a heavy card draw right now.
Yep.
But
So, like, I've got 10 points on the board. Like, that's how much I get if I flip them all. And, like, at that point, I'm, like, done. It just keeps getting, like, 4 points a turn plus cardboard. Like, and I don't have any points on the board currently. Like, I'm at 0 on the score track marker. So, I just want
But you
to
have to remember, one of the he could have things that could really, do some damage. I mean,
Like
I
what?
probably left a bomb with all my 3 birds and a thing there, so I'll regret that decision later. I thought about that, but
All right, so Faraday, here's what I'm thinking. As the
You're so scared to bomb. Look, just expose it.
It's true.
I will. I'm
thinking
planning on
exactly what you're thinking right now.
I'm attacking. I'm going to deal with. Well, I'm going to throw some attacks at this, but we'll see how it goes. But I need
Okay.
to know that you're going to not move a large army into these 2 clearings this turn.
I am not. I am not.
Okay. Well,
You're safe.
Let's agree that I'll do that, and you'll leave me over here for a minute, and then we'll see what happens after that.
That's a fair argument.
I'm not trying to establish anything long term. I just
No. It's just
Keep it easy.
I'm very curious to see how many of these 4 are
it's more
raids.
of, I'm more comfortable with you with 6 points on the board rather than 10 points on the board.
That's how I feel. I also just don't like you having a plot here. Plus, I got to oppress. You can't
Right.
really oppress.
Yeah, the oppress points are definitely the
comfortable with birds getting 12 points on the board next turn. I don't believe that they're
I
turn
think-
killing.
I think left unsaid in my conversation with the moles is that the birds also have to be dealt with. But by me going
Yeah.
here, it frees us both.
yes, the implied meaning that I said nothing about. I agree with this.
You talked a little bit about it.
A little bit.
That was just saucy on my part. So
Well, that's just asking me to guess that it's. That's just asking me to guess if you want me
Raid.
to take it out.
I just
But you-
no, don't take it out.
But you've got me in a tough
take
spot.
it
'Cause
out.
I can't.
So this is when I, as Thewy, would say, that's a raid. You take it out, you get no points this turn.
Thewy's doing some mind games here.
It's great.
Okay.
No.
All right, so we're gonna raise. Nothing gets raised. I do spread this mob. Please be a bunny, of course. Not.
Fox. Heading to the corner.
Heading to the corner.
I thought we were over this whole "it's always Fox" thing.
I thought so too. I thought it always rolled mouse now.
Right.
So
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't have a choice, so that's an easy call. Do some recruitment. 2 guys here where the warlord is because of the stronghold. 1 guy each at the other stronghold. No anointing, new mood. How am I feeling? Feeling action starved. Is that a mood?
I think that's where Relentless comes in.
I would go with Rowdy just because he's in a pub.
Card they cut.
Clearly, the drink signifies there's food somewhere off
gotcha.
camera.
Gotcha.
Bitter only with the. Oh, I just got rid of bitter. It's only with the warlord. Okay. Moot point. I'm going to be. Oof, I'm going to be really pissed if that's a.
I think the idea of it being a raid just crossed the Lord of the Hundred's mind.
Can I phone a friend?
Sorry, wrong game.
We'll choose. God, I don't want to bring my warlord over there, but if that's a frickin' raid. Dewey, that was really clever. It was
what?
either a total accident, what you said, or really, really clever to screw with my thinking for this plan.
Pat, you're assuming the card matches Fox.
True. 1 card is difficult to work with. This is just a byproduct of the
right.
buildings we've been seeing.
Yeah. Lots of strongholds means less exposure potential.
Action 1. Battling the Corvette.
Oh, you're battling it. Okay, perfect. No ambush.
Yes. I need this card. Gotta have the card.
0-0.
Just kill a guy.
One less rat. Oh, these dice are on my side today.
Action
Or are
2. We're gonna do it again. An ambush.
Hold on, we do need to kill a guy from the first one.
Why?
Embedded agents.
Oh.
So I lose 2.
So it should have been a 0-1 and a 3-3.
Understood.
Did I grab one or yeah, they're there? I swore I had them both. Okay, I get a point for that plot.
It was not a raid because we did not see anything.
One.
That's what it was.
I deserve 2, but we'll just take 1.
I deserve
All
to.
right, moving on to the advanced step. We are moving into this area over here.
There's something fun about the happy noise on a 0-0.
A little closer together.
Congrats, you failed.
Congrats! It's peaceful.
Birds, I'm gonna just move.
Oh yeah. No, you unexpected piece.
And then I'm attacking.
How's it going?
Well, it's good. The downside to this is I'm attacking you. So would you like to ambush me there?
Nope.
Birds in clearing 11.
Nope. You're good.
Well, good.
2-0.
All right, 2 birds down, and then I'm going to use
Mhm.
Relentless to take out the roost
Makes sense.
as well.
That's a dead roost.
And just to be clear, that yeah,
Hey, train-based gameplay. Thanks for the 14 months.
that's it clearly.
Also, that would be a very interesting faction that relied on dice rolls specifically.
Yes.
Like the luck faction that's like, all right, when you get a 1-0-0-0.
Well, if you recall, the Keepers in Iron originally used dice for recovering or for delving relics. This was a long time ago, and it was
Draw 1 card.
very frustrating to set yourself up for success in all the right ways and then just roll badly on that.
Yeah, you really,
that delve.
really did well on that one. I'm impressed.
Well, I'm here for you.
Same.
I think it was delve and not recover.
I will agree
think
to
so.
our agreement and not
It's been a long time.
move into that clearing.
I appreciate it because it's juicy.
All right. So first thing we do is 1 warrior.
Might have been recover.
Should we see that? And then from there, well,
Where are we
let's make
headed?
this an easier turn. I am going to recruit, and then I will spend this dominance to dig.
Okay, put out another tunnel. Putting back a tunnel, maybe.
To actually dig.
I'm assuming you can't dig in the same clearing twice.
You cannot.
Yeah, let's go ahead and
Back to 5.
here.
It feels like we're trying to set up to craft something in Fox. I don't know why.
Potentially.
I don't know why
Yes.
else we would be fixated on Fox so much. Unless
Is that
We have sword potential now.
there?
Rathbone.
Maybe.
Let's
Join us.
do- Okay. I'm actually.
It's Metrov. I thought that keepers got exiled from the forest because they were cannibals.
Sorry, you've dug, and that is that recruit and dig. Is that what you've done?
Yeah, recruit and dig.
Gotcha.
I'm just stuck between 2 choices.
Grigula, they only actually kick out to the
For me.
display if you
More with my
Right-click
turn,
discard.
if you do the right click discard. Otherwise, it's not
but
scripted.
Is
Marfal, no.
well, you know what? Let's just use it to use it.
We're just here to stalk them while they
I
play.
am going to
Yeah,
here,
Marshall over there.
and I am going to.
You know what lives on the land, though, Love Shard? Or Pat, or whatever?
That'll
Badgers.
be it. I don't want to battle right now, unfortunately. So I'm going to just skip.
Okay, so it looks like we did the dig just to move over back to that. Oh, wait, no.
Because that
We're
is
just spread out a lot.
We're spread out a lot.
2, giving away my whole hand.
Okay, we needed another bunny and a fox,
foxes,
and
2
that was
birds.
those two were adjacent to each other.
2 foxes. 2 foxes, 2 bunnies, and
And I guess we didn't want to be stuck in one corner.
the
Gotcha.
one of the lords, which is going to be
Getting a lord, that makes sense. I'm assuming it's going to be our lovely Duchess.
right now.
Yeah, we definitely want a. I do think it's a wasted card.
Points.
I don't think we needed the dig for bad. But anyway, it's getting a lord is great. That's what we need to start getting those out to protect our nobles if we're going to pivot and start building buildings.
Absolutely.
They went Duchess of Mud, which makes sense with how many tunnels they're pushing out.
I lost my cards. There they go.
They're back. Oh no.
Doing great.
So you can just press 1 while you hover over the cards to draw them in your hand one at a time. It's usually a little bit easier.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. That said, just draw one.
Did we grab the Duchess?
Yeah, Duchess of Mud.
It's done. I promise I will be
Aw,
more
she's so
active on the
pretty.
next turn.
No, I'm fine with you doing very little.
you just don't do anything. It'd be great.
Craft saboteurs.
Ooh. Second Saboteur's Craft.
And then let's
Spicy.
flipping. Just so I can be I can be as transparent as possible with my scoring with y'all. Oh look, extortion.
Beautiful.
Birds and moles, please give me a random card.
Very good.
I like how moles came back into that clearing to get extorted.
Should I just take one from you?
Yeah, take one from me.
Yeah, just pull it right out of the hand. Yeah.
Is it random?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Yep.
lovely, thank you. So that's 1 point. Flip this for 2 points.
Right in the corner.
And then what the heck even was this? Oh yeah. And then flip this for 3.
Okay. So yeah, we have a snare on the board and a face-up plot in here. The only fox clearing that Erie are in, and Erie need to move out of a fox clearing.
2 plots
There it is.
for the first. Oh wait,
Well, that will cause the turn.
You're gonna force me to battle you if you do that. Yeah. Well, no, I would turmoil. Actually.
Turmoil and move.
No, never mind. No. Yeah.
I'm actually gonna recruit. I forgot to recruit. Everyone good with that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm gonna go ahead and recruit in Fox. Let's see. You gotta recruit where you got cards.
It's true.
Okay, so now on to my 3 actions. I am gonna do
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. Yep. Good play.
And then
Brutal. I love it.
Guys, you can build at 11.
I think I will go upon this Merry Fairy
Nice.
over here. Draw a card. And then I'll go ahead and plot.
So this is bad for Erie.
Yes. I will also, given the spread of the plots currently on the board, I'm convinced the one in the top left corner was a bomb.
Can't take
It might have been.
Just one of each. So yeah, Erie's definitely turmoiling, but I don't think that necessarily puts them too far behind.
Erie can avoid a turmoil
If we get another extra move and just go through the north,
if we get another move and move through the north. It's possible to save it.
it's possible to save it.
I am going to
opposite.
turmoil. There's no way around it. So
There
No way
it
around
that
is.
was a
Okay.
well played, Crows. Knew that was going to come back to bite me, not hitting that. That's all right.
I mean, the rats have this perfectly nice clearing for you right here.
I think his problem is he can't move out of a fox clearing.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, by doing that, you made it so you made me turmoil. I won't get to turn this, so I won't be able to do any damage this turn. I'm done for this.
Well,
All we need is a bunny or a mouse,
So we're all even.
and we'd be safe from
Have,
turmoil.
like a mouse card to move to get to one of these foxes over here.
You know, that's actually a good idea.
Should be eating something, some carcass somewhere. I'll leave
You
that
know what?
carcass
That
there.
actually that works. Oh my gosh. Huh.
This might
Pat, you're allowed to tell other players how to
because I saved you.
not get eliminated from the game, you know?
I don't.
It's good for the ecosystem. That's not a Waterman's Law situation.
I gotta get every. I gotta.
There's a difference between
Yeah, I gotta.
winning and not losing,
that is true.
or not getting eliminated.
That is also true.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I can do that. So let's.
And sometimes you need to help the enemy of your enemies so you can win the battle.
Who's that?
Right.
I think that's right.
Yeah, unfortunately, in order for me to survive, I'm gonna have to hit you.
It's all fair. I hit you.
Yeah,
It's true.
Here's the move. So that
Technically, the Lord of the Hundreds did start that fight.
wow, man.
Oh, I'm gonna kill some crows. Oh boy.
Yeah, yeah. Well, let's put my other one.
Okay, so we are going. We're gonna get the. We're going for the choke point for build.
Okay. So let's go ahead and do my recruit action here.
I wonder which of the two bunny clearings.
Go in a bunny. One here. And no sense putting more guys in that trap, so I'll just put another one there. All right.
Well, at least for the brats,
All right, let's do some moving.
they got their use out of the mob in 7.
Let's see. Let's go ahead and move
They got it to 11.
for my wild move. Move.
Didn't they incite in 11?
Yeah, let's go with
Oh, then never mind.
I was gonna say I didn't think they spread with
6
mob in
guys.
7.
You're right.
Then okay, then I'll move 3 for my mouse
Correct, Pat.
to this fox here.
That has happened.
And actually, I'll move 4 into the fox, and I'll just move 1 back. I want 3 and 3, so makes sense.
It does.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't. Well, no, I'm going to take that back. I'm going to do the move, so I move 2 back. Does that make sense? So I have 4 and 2.
Yep.
No, that makes sense. Are we good?
Yeah, that all works.
What? Yep. Okay. Yeah, because I'm going to need to battle on the mouse there, so I want to make sure in case there's an ambush or something.
You're gambling.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna do the battle.
I'm curious why we left the two
clearing
eerie,
here.
but I guess it's just for
Ambush.
future
Rats.
prevention of the
Okay.
dealing
Yep.
with the fox move, I guess.
Gambling.
I thought you were going to the lake. So
Ooh.
3-0.
Yeah. Well, I have another hit, so I figured I'd get it. I'd get the extra cardboard, so it worked out perfect. I'm gonna get 4 points off that. So that's 2 points there because I have the despot. Yeah.
Isn't despot just
It worked out
tokens?
perfect there.
Buildings and
So,
tokens.
Buildings and tokens.
3 points
Ooh.
there.
But the key thing is
And
you only get
each battle.
Hit it again.
each battle where you remove any gives you 1 point. So splitting it up over 2 battles is
There,
perfect.
Corvids, I didn't attack you.
So if it was one battle, it would have been
That's
3
gonna give me
points.
2 more points.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna put another.
I know sometimes it feels like I'm asking these to be like leading and teaching, and I legitimately have no idea.
Give me 3 points. 1, 2, 3, and I can draw
Here is
2 cards.
I guess we're gambling this round.
we are.
Kind of was forced.
We just hit 15, everyone.
but,
me gusta.
yeah. Yeah.
It's only round 4. It's the start of round 4.
Wondering if I should be mad at the birds for murdering me, or at the crows for suggesting the birds murder me.
Well, he basically saved me. He saved me from my turmoil.
This is the crow scheming right here.
Yeah, it was just kind of like a math problem, and I figured it out. I didn't
Yeah.
really think of the
Well, I'm
consequences.
so glad you did.
I don't think you can afford to come after me right now. We don't stop these.
Pat, yes, 100%. The 2 bunny clearings are probably gone, which will turmoil the birds.
I would assume so.
Typical Corvids.
I'm really
Yeah,
not that genius. I'm just eating a salad right now.
What you got there?
I love that. That's a line. We gotta cut that out. I'm not a genius. I'm just eating a salad. I love it.
Do salads make you smart?
All right.
I think the implication is that salads are mutually
sorry.
exclusive from being a genius.
No, no
And
problem.
So you cannot be smart if you're eating a salad.
I did the thing where I was talking and
But they were saying that I thought the implication was that like I'm not normally a genius, but I'm eating a salad, so therefore I'm becoming smart. Anyway, back to the game.
Bay in the Bay, can they lock Eerie in the trap the rest of the game? I think so. I think we could do a snare lock.
Absolutely. If you got rid of all 3 other recruiting areas, you we would not be able to recruit for the rest of the game as long as that was there.
Well, it's ironic because I am feeling pretty damn wrathful, but there will be no
Yeah.
sword.
Nope, no wrathful.
All right, spread the mob.
There's our good old mouse.
This
It rolls mouse.
Rolls
makes
mouse.
me have to make decisions.
You do have to make a decision here. It could be in either the clearing that's defended or the clearing that would give the Eerie 2 points.
7 or
How
10.
much murder is there going to be?
All of it. All the murder.
I guess the smartest thing is just to clear out these bunny roosts and ignore all this other crap. And then
I know it's Mitrav. It's Metrav. I gotta have Nev look at the code.
Not smart play, because that's what I want to consider.
Anything else?
Yeah.
I hate to say it. I'm the Erie, and like you got to stop me. So what am I gonna say? I'm.
All right, we'll spread there to your roost and see how that works out. So I'm going to recruit 2 guys to the Warlord now. And oh, I don't have 3 strongholds anymore because somebody is a bad neighbor. All right.
Says the one who hit first.
No
Sure.
Can't be relentless. So what are we going with?
Can't be relentless, can't be wrathful, can't be jubilant.
The other 2 are flipped over, so I wasn't really paying attention to
Do all
those.
of this. So it's
This would be a good time to go bitter again, pick up our mobs if we want to get them off the map, because
Absolutely. Especially if you're going to 6 to fight, then you can get both of them on.
come through, I'm sure.
well, there's 1 and 2 as well. So we'd have to go to 7 to get all 3 in one go.
That's true.
All right.
I
Sorry.
was going to say, we're probably not reaching clearing 12 over there with the mob token, and the snare is currently blocking the mob token in 5. So it's not a bad idea to get rid of them.
Especially since we're already going after Eerie, but 6 and 4 are more likely to help the Eerie turmoil.
Johnny Spud, thank you so much for the 5 months. It rolls mouse now. What can we say?
All right, we will get better.
We are going bitter.
Okay. I was going to start coming up with reasons to pick other moods, but we can just leave it at that.
All right, no crafting.
Figuratively or literally?
No, I'm always bitter.
I'm always angry.
Especially right now. No, it's all good. I'm exaggerating. All right, so I need to do some moving and some fight. So let's do some moving and some fight. I'm not going to have this clearing anyway, so I kind of just want to bring the whole shebang. I think that's probably right. I don't have time to kill moles. We're talking about having one.
McDirty, thank you so much.
I can't kill that mole.
I'm
either.
sorry for ruining your life.
I'm curious
All right.
why spiteful
And
in
we're gonna have the
specific, in
second action
particular.
here is going to be to attack the.
For the obsession.
We're going to trigger bitter.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
This guy. And I think. Ooh. Yeah, we'll leave that there. Once again for 1.
Wait, are you sure you don't want to take it? The birds could just get that point.
He's gonna turmoil at the start
I
of
guess.
turn.
Yeah,
And-
you're right. You're right.
So
Okay.
you or the moles could go get that point, but if not, then I'll kill his roost. I don't know, but it seems like you're gonna
Don't touch it.
If
That's
yeah, I mean, if you remove the roost in 7,
like mouse country, really.
you snare lock Eerie.
Talk me into it. I'm taking that guy too. All right, so second command action is to attack the birds here in clearing 6. Any ambush?
Nope. Go ahead.
Bitter's a good card. I feel like Bitter is underutilized.
It's underutilized because
Oof, that was a
bloody.
bloody.
It's underutilized because mobs are underutilized in the competitive meta. Just because mobs are inherently RNG, you know, and
Yep.
and it's sort of an ethos of competitive play to typically minimize and mitigate randomness in your game plan if you can help it.
Makes sense.
But mobs are good if you do choose to utilize them and are able to, you know, get decent luck in your use of them. And if you're choosing to use them, that means bitter is really good because it gives you control over them and it gives you recruits.
One other faction I feel is kind of underutilized, not faction, but one other mood I feel is underutilized is Lavish. I didn't realize got you warriors.
Yes, yeah, that's the whole point.
Oh
That-
yeah, I just never. I've never. Like, I normally don't see people use it, so I just didn't
Well,
know.
It's because it's the fallback mood. When you get punched down, that's how you get back up again.
Yeah.
Because it lets you
Pointed that out.
burn your action economy to get back on the map.
Between going after this
So it's not something you usually want to do. But sometimes doing it, early on to get rid of a bad item to get that mood back.
I mean, I'll take.
I mean, I know I've seen a couple games where people use it just to like get across the finish
It
line.
has to be done.
That too.
If you don't do it, I'm gonna-
Sometimes you need the recruits more than the action at the end of the
It'd
game.
be nice for me,
Mhm.
but I'd kind of rather be here. For
I mean,
reasons.
Okay, so it looks like we're not taking out 4 and relying on the rest of the table to do that.
Behind just the one guy, really.
And this makes sense because we're going from. Oh, we're not crossing a threshold, going from 3 to 4. So I'm not sure exactly what.
We're just going back up to 3
You're good.
because we don't have this one.
Oh, you're right. Okay, so we are crossing a threshold, going from 2 to 3.
Ooh, bloody dice.
The dice only protect the Corvids, no one else.
You guys are violent.
When pushed.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm afraid that we're all beating each other up so hard that the Corvids are just like just sitting there, just.
Yes.
Like this, it's a.
They're
perfect
4
game for
points.
them.
I mean, this is what this is how Corvids win. If they get a win, is
I mean, I
Birds.
they just lay low.
15 saying that about me.
Oh, I will be thoroughly checked after this turn. Now, I'm
That's why we
starting to
had the
deflect
schism
it ahead
all
of
the way
time.
back then.
Yes.
Love how the birds describe the crows as not birds.
That is fun. That is fun.
Yeah.
It's a whole new meta where crows specifically are not birds in most of the Erie's the Erie's eyes.
Well, it's an old meme in Root, the Root community. The birds tier list. Remember, it's like birds is Erie and Corvids, not birds everything else except for like almost bird is Harrier,
Obviously.
something like that.
Where's the owl?
There. Now we have the
Where's the owl?
options.
Oh, Adventure is also a bird. You're right.
Though?
It's been a while since I've seen that meme. I don't remember the details of it.
But the Harrier is almost bird.
Um,
I accept.
First thing I'm going to do is recruit. And then the next thing I'm going to do is spend this card to dig.
Lots of digging, but we have Duchess of Mud now, so it makes sense.
Yeah, the Duchess makes the digging make more sense.
That bird is, and number 4.
Okay, so we are going to Turmoil area. It looks like.
It does. I was curious to see if moles were going to be the ones to do it, or if they were going to try to force
Actions.
Corvids
Now
into
we
that.
switch to the
path.
Marshal. I'm going to go ahead and not the Marshal. We're going to do Bridget. Yeah, we'll do Bridget first. So first thing to do is Bridget, and I'm going to attack the birds in clearing 4. So you have an ambush?
Nope. Go ahead.
And that is 1-0. So that leaves a warrior. And then second battle. I'm assuming you're not going to use that ambush again. So
No ambush. No.
And it's defenseless, so it's dead no matter what.
Defenseless anyways. I don't know why I rolled.
Yeah.
So that's a
Alright.
point for me.
That is a turmoiled Erie.
That is.
But
But not
the next one
a snared one,
is
necessarily.
Right. So long as this roost's still here, Erie have outs.
Marshal
Yep.
now to
Or they just never recruit
one
again.
wall. To six.
Um,
And
Commander. Oh, no.
so let's just get those two.
it would be
Yeah.
Commander.
Yeah, I was right when I said Commander.
But
Hey.
the problem is Commander still needs to move before it battles.
From
Well,
here,
you got the people up top. You've got those 2 in that box clearing. Doing something.
That's fair. We do have those 2 up there.
my hand
But they
again.
can't get out.
They can't move at the moment. Yeah.
3, so
Something to be mindful of. It's not a pure snare lock situation yet.
No.
second. Search. Where are you? There you go. That's going to
Going
be
for mayor. Makes sense.
Mr. Mayor.
Always a classic pick.
And with that, going into evening, bring the cards back. And of course, not crafting, so just going to draw the card and then pass the turn over.
Okay.
And now we're on to
All right.
cards.
So
Whee.
first thing, crows are going to craft for themselves the designer handbag.
Ice Rare. Gamble is coming up in just a moment.
Just after the Corvid's turn.
It has to be that.
We're also going to craft fox partisans.
We
It's 2 of the 3 partisans.
And
So
then let's
close
go
to
ahead
dream.
and flip. Oh, moles. I need another random card from you.
Oof.
Go ahead and grab it.
Hurts for moles.
does.
Okay.
And here's the fun part of this tournament.
Oh, and I did
Corvids have 2 extorts out,
Yeah. That
but
doesn't
they still
mean-
have 1 more.
Could still be an extort. Never know.
It's important because it means their exposure is not down to a 1 in 3 for any given plot. It's still at 1 in 4.
And
Yeah.
recruit in fox.
Corvid's really liking the foxes today.
I mean, it makes sense. Either Fox gives you 3 here, or Bunny gives you 3 here. You know?
Mm-hmm. We crafted fox partisans?
Yes.
I'm surprised we didn't craft both bags.
Okay.
Both bags? What do you mean?
We crafted one bag, and then we discarded another bag card to recruit fox.
Go to do.
Do we have another mouse?
We do.
1 and 2. Yeah. We need recruits.
I don't know. I feel like they have a very full hand, so maybe that's just me. But they might not be foxes.
Corvid's looking a little strong at the moment, I
They
gotta
are.
say.
Very easily can do a double plot this turn.
Okay. We are going to go ahead and
They might have stolen it after
we're gonna toss
crafting, it's
moles
true.
over here. Moles, do you ambush?
Ooh,
Not this time.
Okay.
going for an attack here.
Ouch.
Blood.
But we get a point for it.
Do get a point for it.
No Fox partisans necessary.
This is true. And that helps with the Duchess.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead.
They're
and
keeping the Duchess in
plot.
mind, especially since we just extorted them for a card.
Yeah.
Okay, so we had a battle, move, and
Plot.
plot. Now the question is, will we move to get a card from the fairy and then plot again as an exert?
And then for my third action, I'll move over here.
Tunnels.
Cool. I'll now draw 3 cards and end my turn.
Tunnels are good for Corvids for this reason. They don't work with raids the way everyone wants them to, but they're still good. I guess it's time to gamble.
It is time to gamble. Look at that.
My cards at my decree.
And for those not there earlier today, we discovered that the gamble this time, you have to pick a side.
Lose myself another point. Okay, so I'll just throw that.
There are 4 options, and you have to pick one.
I can't actually use it because
It's not the 50-50 chance it
pieces
once
cannot be
was.
placed in this clearing because of that snare. That's annoying, but at least it's not going to lose me a point. So we're going to go ahead and recruit 1 piece using
Bird.
the bird there, and then I fall
Turmoil.
to turmoil. So discard all these cards here.
Now, technically, we could use the mouse and bird move before the
No.
fox
For
move would
that.
turmoil us.
We just turmoiled on Bunny recruit.
Oh,
in
bunny
addition to
recruit.
Fox
Never mind. Sorry.
4 points for that. Yep.
Yeah.
Oops.
Understood.
All right, so I'll subtract that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Who's doing eyebrow
Hello.
things?
Yes.
Hey there, guys. All right. Too good to last. All right.
You still be in the
Yeah.
lead.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to choose... Man, I thought I knew who I was going to choose, but now I'm second-guessing myself.
think this is where somebody needs to say Builder Jim for the meme, right?
I think somebody already did. But sure, Builder Jim it is.
There's so many pieces on the board.
Charismatic's the traditional choice, of course.
Hmm?
Charismatic is, of course, the traditional choice.
If you're worried about recruit, Commander is
I
the
need to
other
recruit warriors. GG.
is the other possibility because it gives you more flexibility
Well,
the next
let's
turn
see. I'm gonna have to do
if
Commander.
something's go strange.
I need that extra hit right now, I think.
Commander.
Called it.
Okay. Move and battle.
I knew what's up.
Things gonna get bloody.
And then
Even more
I
bloody?
will score 1 point and draw 1 card.
Erie in the lead. Get him.
Although
Alright.
losing points, Erie did hold strong.
I just realized I was talking the way through that, and my stupid phone keeps shutting off. It's so
No, we
annoying.
heard it all.
We heard it all.
All of it.
We heard it all.
You did? Okay.
Yes.
Good. That time it worked. It's weird. So Discord does not play nice with this Android phone of mine. So okay, I am done with that.
I have
I'm like in a dancey
paths
mood.
before me, and I must choose one.
So no raises.
We do have a Saboteurs if we wanted to use it.
Bad. Does that help? That doesn't help.
It's true. I'm honestly quite surprised the Corvids haven't saboteurs the saboteurs yet.
It's fair.
Just because there's no other crafted cards on the board.
Erie have the tunnels.
It's tunnels.
Poor tunnels. Doesn't even count as a crafted card.
All right, I am going to start with. God, you've got partisans all over the map now, don't you, Mr. Corvid?
I have people in my corner.
That was a great response.
So option A is to come here and wreck some Corvids. But I think the better play for the table health is to come down here and take out this tunnel so you don't get another easy 2 points and reduce some of your people.
I mean, if you want to use that action
Also
up
a
on-
lot easier on your scoring mechanism to take care of the moles too.
But yeah, nothing's going to be easy for me right now. I really need different cards.
It's just that only moles are in these clearings.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
don't have to
for
split
sure.
up your battles.
That's well, there'd be a secondary, but yeah, you're totally right about that.
Well, the secondary requires you taking out 4 things, so you'd have to be wrathful and roll a 3. No.
It's called a new clutch, as I recall. Once you've turmoiled with all 4 leaders, you flip them all back over and you can go through them again.
Spread the mob.
It rolls mouse.
All right, yeah. Back to you. All right, I need a new. I need a recruit. Let's not forget that very important step.
Gamble's closing.
2 at the warlord. No anoint. Need a new mood. Think.
You are indeed. Shall we look at the gamble?
Is it closing?
I think it might be closed.
It just closed.
1, 2.
Let's take a look. Only 4% of the vote, 3 people, bet on Erie Dynasty.
Just so everyone's aware, the percentage here is based on the amount of coins
Yes.
voted, not the number of people.
Yes, that's how it's always worked.
I know, but just as a fun clarifier.
4 people, 16% of the gamble on Lord of the Hundreds.
Yeah.
9 people with
Right.
36% of the gamble on Duchy.
There will be
And 9 people with 43% on Corvids. Lots of Corvid confidence today. It's cool to see.
I'm here for it.
everyone here,
And I see we went stubborn.
and then let's bring.
Indeed.
What are you now, Commander? That's fairly scary.
Commander's only on attack, though, correct?
Commander is only on attack, yeah.
Talk out loud.
That means I'm just going to be throwing troops in a battle until I have none because I have no recruit.
Yeah, but I bet you fix that somehow.
It's about as rough a game as you could imagine. It's Metra. That is going through all 4 is a bad time.
Clearing's makes no difference. Let's move 2 guys here.
It does happen though.
Moving on to the
Usually with new
Warlords,
groups.
I will bring
Or me.
this small host here over here, and we will attack in clearing 4.
All right.
This is advance number 1.
Okay, interesting. Protecting the mob.
All right, I'm stubborn, so I
3-1.
Warriors are gone, and then the second Warlord action will be to attack again to kill the tunnel.
Okay, seeing some good mole violence here.
And you're good on that as
Thank
well.
you, sir. Yeah, I mean,
I'm happy to see that the policing is generally pretty round. No one hasn't gotten hit.
Correct.
hey, it worked.
There's a double negative that threw me for a
Still
second.
no inciting.
Sorry.
Mob is bored.
I hate double negatives and I accidentally say them all the time.
So slow being a rat. All right.
All right. So we're gonna do that. Recruit.
I like this little square they've made. 12, 12, 11, 11. It's a good time.
Well, I want to kind of deal with a problem that's right on my doorstep right now. So
No one ain't not got hit. Yep.
recruit. So the first one was.
You stealing my protein bar?
Yeah. I'm hungry.
Then I'm going to recruit
I'm
there.
just gonna munch on it.
Ministers.
fine.
Going to marshal right into clearing 8. And
It's a big mole ball.
That is a big mobile.
going to Bridget. The crows in the. Yes, you do have Fox Parson. So,
do, and I'm so excited for it.
yeah. Do you have an ambush?
No, I don't. Go ahead.
8 goals in clearing 8.
8.
3-0.
0.
Oof, rough.
All right. Well, I guess I'll keep my cards this time.
B. Leonard, no, it is not. It is store-bought
After that
protein.
first round,
It's a Cliff Bar Builder's Protein. This stream brought to you by Cliff Bars.
Battle. I'm going to do. I'm going to actually ignore that second battle.
you don't like your odds in number 3 over here?
No, unfortunately, I don't.
I think I would be the perfect sponsor target for G Fuel. Just saying.
Reinforce. Well, you know what? Why not? Have fun. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and. Actually, no, I do not like my odds because actually, let's do it. Let's do it. Clearing 3.
Are you be able
second
to
battle.
sway if you do it, though?
I'm not too worried about swaying right now.
Oh, okay.
I think if the roll goes,
Bold
my way,
move.
I'm hoping that you'll make decisions that's best for you. So,
So Johnny Spud was asking how long until we see moles build. It's a good question. I was assuming around now.
so I'm.
We're just doing the second battle for Brigadier.
Yeah. But we don't have 4 mole.
I think this is why.
So that's going to be
1-1.
1 and 1.
I think this is why we weren't concerned about losing that mole because we do have 2 moles out to sway 4 mole this
Use the
turn.
marshal, use the
And I
budget,
think next
might
turn's
have
gonna
the
be the swing.
mayor.
We actually have 3 out. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I missed that guy up there. So yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need all of this.
I know.
Actually going to use the mayor for 2 Bridget moves. First move,
The question is,
not.
maybe this turn is moving that army to the place we want to be in? Maybe we're heading to clearing 12?
Mm-hmm.
Move down to this fox, then go ahead
You're
and
just
move.
gonna give the rats this part of the map.
Yep.
Yes. I think the answer is yes.
Actually, yeah, they're slow scoring right now, but I'll come back.
You're not intimidated by my 1.5 to 2 points per turn? If we're here in 7 hours, I'm winning.
Yes. All right, so, and that.
I like how we had to put the vote in, and now no one's over 15.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I knew it was going to be a silly gamble because of that, but
It's gonna have me.
It is what it is.
it is what it is.
And I'm actually gonna sway. Let's do do 1. And not that one. Sorry. It's this one. So
All right. Still have coffin makers in hand.
Okay. And we have a T.
And we have a T.
I wonder where he wants to build. It's hard to guess.
Yep, there's formal.
Told you.
Pick that back.
So close.
Yeah, I mean, my turn is fairly. Oh yeah, you said 1. Hit 1. Nope, that's not it.
When it's on the table, if you press 1, then it'll come back to your hand.
Ah, thank you. Perfect. With that said, I think everything else is good, so I just need to draw 1 card.
All right, Crows, score 1 point for me.
Hey, great.
Just a single point.
Start off
Well,
by
yeah, then they all be at 12.
Sabo.
Oh, Sabo, it's happening.
Nice.
Then I'll
Like to see it.
Then we're gonna go to crafting. I will craft a sword for 2 points.
Not where that goes, but okay.
And I will craft propaganda bureau.
Wow, we have 5
We have
crafting
5
pieces
spots
out.
out.
I cannot flip.
1, 2, 3. Yep.
Run out of cards because of your crafts.
Wow.
The sword card doesn't stay over there, by the way. Otherwise,
What?
New tournament meta. Actually using Sabos.
you still have quite.
You missed the bet, Joe. And the funny thing is nobody's at 15 anymore.
Okay.
We lost it.
Not what?
There's oh no, Corbin's got 2 points. My dream is ruined.
Your dream's ruined.
Recruit.
How did they get 2 points?
Crafted swords.
Crafting swords, right. Still in Fox.
Well, now you want to do it to make Warlord's life annoying.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And to get a crow with that plot.
Yeah. And maybe to pick up the tunnel ourselves.
Mm.
Pace of the game compared to some of the games last year is pretty good. Yes. This is moving along all right. Not as quickly as the previous game today, but it's not a race.
Where is it?
Wayla's arguing about who deserves to get punched in the mouth this turn.
Isn't the answer just everyone all the time?
Move
Yes.
into here.
Everyone, all the time, all at once. Next year's Oscar winner. The sequel to Everything Everywhere All at Once.
So we did a battle, we did a move, and we did a plot.
Okay, so all that's done. Into evening now. I'll draw 3 cards and end my turn.
Oh, we are at 140, aren't we?
We are, yes.
That does make more sense. Joe, you got me confused.
What round are we on here?
I don't even know.
5 or 6?
6? Round 6?
Yeah, I'm
6.
not sure. All right, I'm just gonna put.
If they summoned me, I would tell them. But they specifically have to summon me.
Yeah,
not
they
you.
have to say Lily, Lily, Lily.
Exactly.
AJ Squared, if there's one thing I learned working on the schedule for this tournament, time zones are a nightmare. A nightmare. I spent many hours in the spreadsheet concocting a schedule.
Everything should just have one time zone, and then you just have to deal with, like, sometimes your day being weird times.
I would love that.
That's warrior here just for their press, so they have more clearings that they have to attack for their press.
It'd be better to move it here, I think. So that
And I'm
yeah,
by
go
far
back
the
too.
weakest faction right now. The moles are about to explode. You're still really strong.
I've
This is by far the biggest threat right now. I know the Corvids are scoring well. They're doing a very good job. No need to take it away,
Yeah.
but the moles are about to blow this up here. This is not good.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't disagree.
Yeah. Yeah, cut the whole map off. That would have been nice. Well, there's
I know train based. It's the worst.
I have to battle here.
I've
So
been
I did
petitioning
that's
to
when
get
you
rid of
attack
daylight
with snare,
savings for a very long
because otherwise
time.
that's
Like,
gonna
I've actually
just
written
kill
Congress
me.
people about it. I hate it so much.
Snare lock
I don't
at
write
this point.
about anything, but that one got me.
Oh no.
Oh,
So might as well
Decante's
lock that up.
Decante is bringing up that
My game.
they're in danger of being
The
snare
last
locked.
year, one tournament game that happened.
The
Ended the
Badgers,
Erie's
yeah.
game.
Luckily, Erie got past it.
The Erie's, I think, once too.
Hopefully, we can keep them past
Yeah,
it.
I've had Aries before in tournament play.
That would suck.
Did Erie get snare locked last year?
Yep. You can't
Last year.
because you can't have a roost.
Ah!
Warriors can't do.
I know Erie had it happen 2 years ago. I don't remember if it
I don't
happened.
think they had it last year. I think it was
So
Keepers
I'm
in Iron who had them happen
worried
to it
about
last
that, so
year.
I think I just need to.
It's interesting how many factions you can snare lock.
I'll move. You know what I actually could do, because I have tunnels, I could move a warrior from this clearing.
Qatari moles in general just don't seem great.
That's true.
You
But
have a
yes.
couple fights. He's got Fox Partisans, but you've got Commander, so I mean it's going to be.
Yeah, and I think I would need more than 3 warriors with that. So I'm going to go ahead and move a couple guys there, because I just can't lose this battle. And I'm going to hit that twice. I have to.
Okay,
Alright.
so we're doing 2
I
moves.
mean, you might be able to do a different battle elsewhere.
One move.
You roll a 3/3
Tunnel.
round.
Oh, tunnels.
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to do a battle elsewhere if you roll.
Well,
a
he's
3.
got options for the
Yeah,
second
that's
battle.
true. That's true.
Yeah, you've got a safety battle back here.
Yeah.
He's got 2 safety battles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you moved a warrior here instead, doing that, then you have some juicy cardboard that you could get potentially.
Corvids, I don't think you're going to be
Well,
talked out of this
I do
plot
have two
because you
guys
basically
there.
put a target on your back specifically for
I
the
mean,
Erie.
I need to get a recruiter up, and I just need to.
The Erie in specific are just going to be like, no.
That's my.
They've got a target focus and it's
Yeah.
not going to...
You put the snare there, and that is I've just seen it. Bad things happen to to
I
poor
put the
Eries with that snare.
There, and your counterplay is
Yeah.
there.
Because I can't do anything in Fox. No, yeah, can't do anything Fox. So I've gotta. Well, I
Nah, just do it.
guess I could
Beat him up.
leave it and focus here.
You want blood.
I'm gonna do that.
You want blood.
I do.
It's gonna be 1 battles.
Is that not obvious? I thought I always was
have
like the...
extra
Actually, that's not true. I never was the aggressive one. You've made
Go
me
ahead
the
right
aggressive
here in
one.
this clearing. Do we have a sabotage or not? Ambush rather.
No, I will lay down my life. Go for it.
Okay. It's not quite the roll I wanted. It's 2 off of you, and
I'm not gonna.
do I lose?
Just
Yeah.
Okay,
Just one.
just 1. Okay. All right.
I think you need to be in the game, so I don't want to take out too many of your warriors.
But, you know, snare locking you is okay.
Again. So, all right.
All right, no ambush.
Okay.
That's all you need.
Yeah, I just barely. Both rolls just barely enough.
1 point for me. I'll get that here. The tracker.
See, I told you, Commander was the way to go.
And that's actually.
It was the safer play, in case the other recruit was taken out.
Just cut out.
Safer short term, but long term, now you have to deal with being commander and not charismatic.
Thanks for letting me know.
This is a
So,
bloodbath
I'll
map.
get my
There's
1
plenty to
point for my
kill.
Roost now, and
problem-
1 card.
Is how many
That's his-
warriors you lose as commander.
Understood.
Commander's really great at killing. That's not the
I
problem.
had to
The
leave
problem
you guys
is
to deal with
dying.
the rolls, but I had to do that.
Yeah, I think the snare was a problem for you long term. I don't have a Sabo anymore. I do raise this roost right here in clearing 7. So that's
That's
a
true.
point for me.
That raise successfully goes off.
Hooray!
Yep.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I saw that coming. There's nothing I could do about it.
You had
That's why the snare was so important.
tough spot
Yeah.
to be in. I do have to spread this guy.
It rolls mouse.
Once again.
It's a little unsettling to be how much it's
Okay.
rolling mouse.
There then.
I know it's like a 1 in 3 chance, but still, I find it unsettling.
Do I? I think we're gonna have an exposure finally.
Excuse me. Oh, exposing.
Should say attempt.
Oh, indecent exposure. I did not sign up for that.
I hope it's no
He's a house roller, not a mob roller.
do my recruit here first. And
Now, what are we guessing is the question. Because I'm assuming we're guessing for clearing 10.
5.
I would assume so.
9.
In which case, do we guess bomb? Do we guess raid before battling it?
That's fine.
Raid would not affect the Eerie, if the Lord of the Hundreds, if it was a raid, because all of the surrounding clearings already have crap in it.
It's true. But maybe we just want to not put more crap out?
I think I'd be more nervous about a bomb than a raid.
It's fair.
Let's see. If I use this card instead, it's there. That's okay. How do I stay in this game?
Bunch of moles.
Alright, well, regardless, I have to get a new mood. I cannot remain stubborn,
Go relentless. Start killing everything.
I guess. It's stubbornly remain.
Just go full aggro.
Yeah, we gotta move. Alright.
Erie are having a rough start this tournament.
It's because they had such a good start last tournament. They won like 5 games in a row or something stupid.
They weren't in the first game. Were they?
Well, like after that, though. That first week, they won like 5 games.
Gotcha.
So.
What do you do when you don't have when you're not good enough to take advantage of any of your available moods? What's your play at that play?
You go Rowdy. Rowdy's never bad.
Rowdy's
Extra
never
card
bad.
draw.
Card draw good.
I'm going to be relentless, though.
That is not a crafted improvement.
Yep. That's what we're doing.
I wouldn't think having a relentless mood as an improvement.
First,
I would also like to see a Keepers game soon. Keepers are very cool.
we're going.
Watch back in. We haven't had keepers in the pool yet. We haven't had cats in the pool yet.
Correct.
Here, and then action 2 is going to be to move them up here.
That's it.
Bypass them birds altogether.
Just those 2. I was really curious to see if we were going to only have 1 overlap, because now both Lord of the Hundreds and Eerie have been played in both games.
Come in
Which makes sense. They're good factions.
They are good factions.
to attack the.
I'm actually kind of happy to see more Lord of the Hundreds play, because I know they were a little bit less touched last year.
Yeah, you can talk to me.
They had a good win rate, though.
They had a great win rate, but they also were a high unchosen
I'm
faction.
here. You know I'm here. I'm just.
But I mean, a year of familiarity will
You're
change
planning on,
that.
like, wiping out 3 of my plots. That's gonna devastate me. And
I'm planning on wiping out 2 of your plots for sure.
which ones? Which ones you planning on?
These 2 guys.
Those 2? You're not planning on like exposing this and getting rid of that too?
I haven't decided if I'm going for exposure or not, to be honest.
Okay,
I'm
well,
not- I'm not
if you get
attacking it,
rid of
obviously.
3 of my plots, I might just switch into destruction mode.
Train-based gameplay, yeah. The keepers, when teaching keepers to people, I always liken them to the Woodland Alliance, just so people know what to expect. Because we had a couple of friends who played it and they felt like they were doing terribly, and then I told them it was like to Woodland Alliance, and they're like, "Oh, I'm not doing as horrible as I thought I was."
Yeah.
For sure is going to be mine. And this is just an opportunistic setup. Give me a good alternative, and I'm all ears.
Oh, I mean, I'm just telling you.
It's very interesting because Warlord does need to get to the moles,
Yeah,
and this
I mean,
is
it's
the way to
just
do
that If I
it.
don't have a chance in this game, then that's my only, I don't know, that's my only possible joy I can get out of it. So please don't destroy 3 of my plots.
My thinking is, so what if I just destroy 2? What if I'm just leaving you with these 3? You've got 2 flips and an extortion.
Yeah.
skill.
If you leave me with those ones, I will not go crazy on you.
All right.
I'll just bomb it.
Your blessing to deal with 9. I'm not going to roll a 3 here anyway. You'll be fine.
Okay.
You'll be fine. I'm only going to take 2. All right. So first advance is to move and attack here, and
All right. No
Sure.
ambush. Go for it.
Very interesting.
Oh, you were
just
right.
keep losing.
A
so many
rat of
people.
your word.
That said, I am relentless, and so I'm going to.
So this is very interesting because doing the raid second will put a corvid back in the clearing we just cleared out.
Yeah.
All right, and then my second advance is going to be to move back over here, and then I'm going
Wait,
to
you're
attack.
not hitting the moles.
I don't
thought
have
you
it.
said the moles
I,
were the.
That would
they
hurt
are.
him.
I guess yeah, you're right. You're
I
too
don't have the
hurt him.
warriors
vulnerable.
for it yet.
You're
I'm
right.
going to. You know what? This is gonna screw my. You son of a. All right, there's no point then. I might as well bring him for safety. I'm attacking you here, but I'm gonna loot you
Makes sense.
for that.
Yeah.
For that, there's sword.
You already have one sword. Might as well grab another.
It's yours.
All right.
Nom nom.
Point.
Wait, no, don't nom on swords. That sounds dangerous.
One day I might even get another prowess.
Is that why it hurts when I eat my knife?
And then
Is this why we keep losing knives?
I could do another move here, but I don't think that had a better play, and I just saw it. Oh well.
Yeah, it's not a point difference anyway.
Crafted improvement.
No, not 3 versus 4.
Wrong place.
The thresholds are crossing from 2 to 3, 4 to 5, and 5 to 6.
All right, I'm not
Yes.
sitting here.
2 to 3,
Chill
4 to 5,
right
5 to
here
6.
and clearing number 1. So what am I doing? Knocking it in sight. I think I've only got 3 clearings. Yeah, that's right. It's 2 points. And I get a card. I get a card.
All right.
Moles left alone that round. Second Gambo.
Who is the de facto first on recruit? Next thing I'm going to do, I'm actually going to move everybody but one.
No.
Yep.
Yeah, the mistake I made there was I could have left a guy out the raid.
Oh.
We see greener pastures.
Yeah. And then that gets me a card draw.
Would have gotten
Right.
me a card and saved my life. Briefly.
Should hit the draw.
The card draw is also very hard to.
It's card draw, and this is where we want to be for the coffin makers anyway.
Yeah.
The coffin makers we've been holding on to all game.
That's true. That's true. I mean, you also get your coins craft, which are, pretty juicy.
And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build in here. Build market. And I'm going to do is going to be
That's a grade A joke, esoteric.
Marshall. Just going to move one person here.
All right, so where are we moving stuff? Okay. Spreading out, probably first way. Probably need that fox first way.
Yep.
So we use the coffin makers to
Build.
a market.
Yep.
Now,
Let me finish my sentence.
with me 1 second.
I'll just sit over here and play video games or something.
Yes, that's what we're doing.
I'm not playing.
I mean, you're moving the camera around. That's like playing.
That's true.
It's a non-interactive experience.
So we've used Marshall.
Yep.
Did we build with daylight or with formal?
I don't know. I was having trouble
Yeah, what the
following.
hell? I will.
I thought it was
Sorry.
daylight.
No, we've not built
I'm
before.
going to lose it anyway. So I'll just formal that to get another market here.
Thank you, Switchfang.
And then from there, we're going
So we
to
have not used Mayor, Bridget, or our
Duchess.
Duchess.
Bridget.
Kill the mouse. This would be really funny where the warlord keeps walking around the lake to get to the moles, and the moles are just like, we're gonna go over here now, we're gonna go over here. Just like casually wander back and forth.
Yeah.
That would be quite hilarious.
My big question is whether we're going to get a third building or not. We have 3 cards in hand, which
Yep.
gets us Mayor if we want it.
Yep.
Or we could put out.
I'm not gonna do that. I need cards. So I think I have everything there. So ignore the Bridget one. We're going to move to Sway.
Okay. 2 buildings,
And
which
I
is fine.
sway
So just the coffin makers. I was curious to see if we had a third card in hand to craft,
1, 2.
but we are using it to sway. So
Which, by the way, this one was discarded.
It's not-
After, I think, right?
Yep.
Yeah, after everything. Doesn't make a difference, but
So those 3 for.
as long as you catch it.
Another
So I guess
noble,
we're taking the card. One
which is the last noble.
banker. It's like, what's the word?
Banker.
did I say banker a minute ago, or did I say mayor accidentally?
I have no idea.
Points.
I don't think I heard you say banker, so I'm gonna go with you said mayor.
I might have said mayor accidentally when meaning
And then
banker.
from there, this gets discarded. I get my cards back.
I said mayor.
And I keep doing that. Sorry about that. On the
This is
table.
the Duchess of
Chip
Mud.
one, right?
Just one.
Oh, just one? Okay. Awesome. And then I craft. Of course, I'm going to craft coffin make. Oh, not all of that. I'm not going to craft everything. Craft coffin makers.
Never
Oh,
would
there
have
you go.
guessed.
I'm so surprised.
Uh,
Shocked, in fact.
And then after that,
Just ruined one of my
draw
cameras.
2 cards.
God, if only there were
3
multiple crafted saboteurs out here that we could use right now.
I mean, you kept eyeing my partisans. I felt threatened.
I only
I'm also curious how quickly they'll notice the giant
I'm going to
coffin.
go ahead and discard.
There we go.
This here, discard. And then that's my turn.
this ominous coffin has appeared
Hey.
from on high.
Thank you for the coffin.
I should start spawning that beforehand or
So we're
something.
gonna do a few things right now. We are gonna craft. We're gonna craft swap meat,
Corvids are just having fun.
false orders.
Keep going, buddy.
Hey, you're the right guy to craft false orders.
I will say I appreciate that the cards have gotten so much it's starting to tilt the stack because it's so heavy.
I'm going to
You got one more craft. Come
the
on.
moles, please.
Oh, yeah. Go and grab something.
Oh, I guess we could craft depending on what we steal from the moles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Probably fishing for that tea.
Have this.
Thank you.
That's what I would be fishing for.
Oh, and look, false orders.
What?
There it is.
Birds.
Birds.
I just want one of you.
Wait, whoa. How would you not move 4 of his moles out of here?
We're probably trying to pick up a card from an extort.
If I do that, will you attack him?
We all have to attack him. He's got 2 markets and a bunny clearing.
You're right. You're right.
You have to help us.
You're right. I do have to help.
Hard to be responsible sometimes.
Yeah. Okay.
For false order, if you false ordered over the boat, the moles would get the
We
card.
got a
Yeah,
commander.
moles.
We got a
And you would not be able to use the ferry for the rest of the turn.
Move your guys over.
You could always grab the card,
All
make
of
him
them?
draw a card just to give you an extra card.
4 of them. Oh,
Yeah.
well, thank you.
Adulting
He
is
can't
hard.
move more than that. He might move more if he could, maybe.
Responsibility is annoying.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I overpowered the false orders in my head.
All right. We're gonna
That would be pretty
now. We're
nuts.
gonna be
Move
flipping
your whole
these 2
army.
plots.
There it is.
So
2 extorts.
Total of 5 points for me.
Feel free to just jerk
19
out of my hand.
And then yeah, I got a card from the rats.
and a card from the moles.
Hey, look.
Cool.
There's a mole here.
Lovely.
We just flipped
That's
this.
not the one.
Oh,
I
we
flipped.
flipped this one. I can see.
Hey, that
That's
was
funny.
fun.
I'm the one who's legally blind.
Recruit. But where? Yeah, well, we'll recruit.
Do we go into Bunny where like people aren't really paying attention and see if we can sneak that way?
Maybe.
Or we just stay really loving in box?
Alrighty. I think we'll go 1, 2.
Pick up the card.
Ferry ride.
Makes sense.
Cool. Then we are gonna trick these 2.
Also makes sense.
And then I will exert to plot.
Plop, 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 plop.
Pretty nice.
Yeah.
If only we could have crafted boat builders this turn.
Okay, so I don't draw any cards because of that. I end my turn.
What would have boat builders gotten?
Oh, so the Corvid have 2.
Ah.
Toot, toot, toot.
Okay.
I see.
Just one unflipped.
That's worth 4 points. Okay, this is getting.
Yeah. I've got great card draw the first half of the game, and now I'm paying for it. It's real bad. It's real bad. So I'm
Jared's not happy with me.
It does that.
I don't like it.
The question is, does Commander Erie go after the moles now? Or do they leave that to Warlord and say, hey, I gotta do my own thing?
Make sure I do this right here.
I don't know. I don't know what cards they have, and I feel like that's a major part of it.
It is.
That's all I can actually. It's the only thing I
Wait,
need to do.
B. Leonard,
I'm gonna put
birds are real?
one bunny in the build.
If crows are not real birds, and birds aren't real, does that mean that crows are real? Is it like a 2 negatives makes a positive?
No.
I don't know. I'm very confused right now.
What I can do is Yeah, I just don't see how I can.
So the problem I have.
The birds have so few recruits. Like
I know, and I'm sympathetic.
Yeah.
My problem is that. Well, I guess I'm gonna recruit. All right, let's just. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, I just don't have. I can't do it. I can't put anything in recruit. So
Yeah,
it just.
I follow.
I-
All right.
I'm just throwing birds down the toilet right now. So it's not. I'm not in a position.
And yeah, Katara, exactly right. The bake sale in build,
Single mole here, but that ain't gonna do anything.
that decides our turn, basically.
I plotted once that crow should have gone here.
Good
My
catch. Good catch.
Okay,
Thank you.
so
I
but
totally forgot about
basically,
that.
So is this where the birds clear a path for the Warlord?
But, you know, I
Yeah.
guess he's gonna.
Just this way they're not in the way. Like kind of like a
yeah, because it's
dodge out of
I've
the
gotta
way kind of
move
a
to-
deal.
Maybe,
I don't
or maybe
have
we just play it safe and come up to the clearing
He's
4.
got 5, and I guess
We got
B.
2
Leonard,
battles,
I
though.
can't
I
understand
can
that
hit him
sentence.
once,
I'm
but
sure I could if I tried hard
go
enough, but I
bad,
can't.
and I've turmoiled again, so I've got to go down here.
Yeah,
I follow.
Decante is saying they're going to 4.
I don't like it, but I follow.
It's understandable.
So we'll do that. Just one here. Then we'll go ahead into battle, and I will do my due diligence and attack this mole right here and ambush.
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
Yeah.
2-1.
Okay.
So it's trade.
I might recommend that you target this crow down here rather than risk a 1v1 against me in clearing 4.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not going to fight you in clearing 4. No way.
Just make it.
No,
I
need
I get
that
the coffin.
bird goes to the
Yeah,
coffin.
coffin for that bird.
Theory.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right.
So yeah, we have a few options here. We
Yeah.
could battle the Corvid, battle rats, battle
Probably
moles.
need to do that.
A lot of options. It's always fun when you can hit everyone at
Just
the
looking
table.
to see if there's.
Or you have the option to
I
hit
could hit
anyone
the
at the
moles
table.
right here
accurately.
in this clearing.
Sure.
I kind of like hitting the moles there.
I also am feeling it.
I'm okay with it, actually. I'm okay with it. I would.
Table
Nothing-
consensus.
Nothing puts me off
Makes
more
me
when a
worry.
faction says, "Yay, come on, hit me."
Well,
You know?
well, I just don't. Yeah, it could if. Until I start getting I'm able to recruit again. I need to see. I'm kicking myself going after that. After the commander, I really should have done charismatic at that.
Yeah, this is what happens every time you pick commander
But, yeah,
You just end up
for it now.
with too few
Well,
recruits
anyway.
to sustain the
Understandable.
battles. Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit this lonely crow here just to
That
play it
makes-
safe.
That makes total sense. Go for it.
Yeah.
I will not
All
use
right.
the ambush on you.
All right.
Keep the warrior.
That is nice.
That's that. And then I'm going to build here. Take 1 victory point and draw 1 card.
All right.
Not that card.
Let's trigger that raid with our mob here in clearing 10.
Okay.
That's a point for rats. And that is 3 recruits for Corvids.
Understandably.
And where are we going? Where are we going?
Fox! The mouse pad is broken.
I like the idea of a mouse pad where it's like the combination of like a pad that you put your mouse on and the actual mouse itself.
Okay, moving on.
I thought a mouse pad was just where mouse people lived.
Possible. There's a lot of interpretations for a mouse pad.
Ooh,
I think in some part he was bidding on more bird draws to support Commander, and it sounds like they just dried up during the pivot. Yes, that sounds exactly like what just happened. And I think that's just...
made not bad mistakes, but you guys should probably...
This is where it just comes down to the fact that Charismatic is basically just Commander, but better. You know, the majority of the time.
Shoot.
No, unfortunately, but that's okay. I mean, well, now you guys know.
Yeah. Okay, good to know.
It just popped in my head. I'm like, where are the dominance cards? I'm like, oh.
I was wondering
Yeah.
too. I hadn't seen any.
Yeah, I discarded one thinking it would go up, and I didn't even bother to check. So, yeah.
All right, we need a new mood. And I would sure like to can I just be relentless the rest of the game?
Charismatic into Commander is pretty sweet.
I think we all can.
Yeah.
Minus the turmoiling part.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Friendly game. I have so many things I want to do on this turn, and yet I'm not sure I can do any of them. Feels familiar. I think it's gonna have to be stubborn though. I just don't know if I can kill this guy.
If you did Grandeur, you could like get up here, get in here, and you could have 3 battles in here. If you did.
Yeah, I
Grandiose.
really would like to consolidate some army somewhere.
I know, but you talked me into getting these moles out of here. Which
I did do that.
It sure would be a choice if we left moles alone now.
It would definitely be a choice.
In my life. You've talked me into it with your very brief argument. It shows you how little I had planned on this.
And this is one of those cool uses of Grandiose where you're just using it to optimize your actions a little better, you know?
Absolutely.
I think it's pretty obvious what's coming, so no crafting.
Yeah, it's Metrav. It's hard to really add more leaders without subverting like the core of the Vizier concept.
It's not really going to matter if I have a guy.
There's still combinations that haven't been done.
They've gotten like the major bases though.
That's true.
You know?
So
unless you started getting wacky with it and did like
Battle.
double move or double battle or things like that, yeah.
clearing 11.
Which
Yes.
oh, you're on that. And a counter ambush.
Counter ambushes are so fun.
2-0.
Right.
2-1.
Did you say 2-1?
No, 2-2-0. So I'm removing 2 into the coffin.
All right, so that moves me to my command steps. I have 2 of these. The first one is to battle in clearing 11. Any ambush?
No items.
Yes.
Okay.
Damn it.
Double ambush. Wow.
Coffin.
Into the
Yes,
coffin rats.
you're totally right.
That's
Wow.
funny.
Even worse. All right.
That said, as funny as that is, moles probably needed that card more than they needed
Good guy for me. Does this
those dead moles.
Oh, this is actually
Or dead rats.
gonna trigger his.
doesn't?
He's doing Price of Failure twice.
This could not go better, actually.
That's actually, yeah. So
This is brutal.
so moles just paid 2 cards, and they're going to have to
lose
lose 2
2.
more.
That is fantastic, though. All right, so I got
That's the sort of thing that could take moles out of the game.
This is that was a brutal turn.
still get a
for
card.
moles.
Or discard a card.
I would love your card.
Oh, no, that's right. That's right. I get to choose a card. What am I going to choose?
I think it's random.
It's random.
Is it random?
I don't.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right.
You get to choose which of your highest ranking dudes to lose, but you randomly lose.
Yeah.
one.
Well,
So I can
it's
either
going
draw
to be.
from your hand or the discard, or
It's working, Sandbox, don't worry.
I draw from my hand.
It's just they didn't flip it around, and it's hidden from this side.
There you go.
and then you don't have to think about the nobles because the second attack, of course, is to attack the market.
Yep. So go ahead and take out another card.
Oof.
That is
Duh.
real rough for moles.
You'll lose both of your higher
Oof,
ranking
duh.
dudes.
And now you have to make a choice. Which noble do you permanently lose?
All my actions.
At this point, is it Bridget?
That was
Probably gonna do.
Do you have enough points to make that gamble? I don't. Only
I don't
14
know.
points.
Yeah, that's a really rough place to be.
Alright, so
I mean, it's
I-
16 points because of coffins.
Yeah, it's 16 because of coffins, but even then, I
It
don't.
still feels early.
I don't typically drop Bridget unless like I can banker Mayor to the win within the next 2 turns, maybe. You know,
We are losing banker.
losing banker.
No.
I draw 1 card.
It's coming down to Corvids or Rats at the moment. Yeah,
Everything I had to do. Yes.
I do feel like Lord of the Hundreds is in a very good position.
Banker.
I think this is a big swing turn for them. I think they've been
Alright, cool.
holding on
All right.
just barely up to now, and I think they're really stabilizing.
Badly.
Yes, Duchess and banker were the
Coffin.
ones lost.
Score your coffin
Yeah.
first, you get 2 points.
2 points for that.
Taking my rats home.
See, now the real question is, was the coffin worth it, or would it have been better to get like an item or
Wish they had a
something that
coffin
wasn't
Right.
as target
I don't know
ensuing?
if we can...
I think the coffin's better because it's going to continue to get you points now.
Mhm.
And additionally, if you have an item, that would have opened up a chance for looting shenanigans. Granted, we got double price of failure anyway,
Yeah,
but no reason to.
open it up to that.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out how to score some points. Let's see. So that hurt pretty badly. Well, just
Yeah, I mean, this is a real funny place to be because.
Absolutely.
What's that?
I was agreeing.
Because Corvids are really good at shutting down Rats' oppressed scoring.
Yeah.
But Rats are really good at killing plots.
Yeah.
You know? So which one
Which
comes
is
out
great
on
for
top?
Erie.
Maybe?
so I lose that.
I couldn't tell you who's leading right now.
Where are you going?
I mean, I can see it's Rats. Nobody at me. What's up?
We spent a bird card to dig. Okay, I was trying to figure out what we were doing. Yeah, I spent time to make a spreadsheet. I'm unprepared. I feel so vulnerable.
I mean, it looks real good for Rats, but I think there's a world where Corvids pull it out.
I feel like there's a world where both of them get bogged down and someone else comes up from behind.
One partisans you don't.
It's possible. It's just gonna be tough.
I also agree with that very much.
If I knock you out of the game with this, like, who's gonna deal with the warlord? You know, like, man, all his meeples on the map. It's
Not
bad.
anymore.
I mean, I truly do want to
There's
see
nothing
a
that really
Corvids
can do
win.
right now for the.
Oh yeah.
Like, this has been very good Corvids play. I want to see a.
Not hit me.
Okay.
So
I didn't forget about the Corvids win.
I mean,
Huh?
unless you want.
I've seen a lot of Corvids wins where it's like, oh, I forgot about the
Oh
Corvids.
yeah.
Then I can.
So,
With my
Do other
3
things.
actions,
but with
shoot.
this table, I don't think we'll forget about the Corvids. So,
Yeah, I think the
I
only
mean, I'm
person.
already clogging up a bunch of his clearings. Like, you know, I don't know. I'm doing what I
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, no, I understand that. Yeah, because my card draw was knocked out. So I'll tell you what.
it's interesting. We
I
risked.
can
We went to get more card
I
draw
can commit to
and then spent extra
going
cards
after clearing
to
11
get rid of the
and just trying
and
to
lost kind of that card draw that we gained.
Oh, okay. Yeah. If we could get the warlord off the map for one turn, like, he hasn't been wiped out a single time this game, the warlord. piece
Right.
Specifically.
I would like to
So-
use the anoint step. It's very cool.
So, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and use the.
Honestly, I don't know why these birds are on the beach. There's always been room in 5 for them.
I didn't even realize they were on the beach. Like, I thought it was just like, oh, they went, like,
I understand.
are they, like, they're fishing. They're legit fishing.
Yeah. Gone fishing.
You know, easy 3, 4.
Well, the Warlord was just in 5, so maybe they were just making room for the Warlord to be, like,
4 to
all up in 5.
right after.
Maybe.
So it
But I don't know.
just take an extra step to think about how you want to play this.
I mean, that's classic Crows, though. We
You've
always
also
hit
got
the
a commander.
23 and burn out.
Yeah, but you're in a different position with this board state, and the commander is over here that can help with me. So I understand. I'm going to get hit. Not arguing against it. I'm just saying, take a second to see what the person telling you to do that.
I think the fish faction is just the otters.
No, that's fair. But won't end well for you if you attack me.
Maybe moles if they dig their tunnel in the wrong spot.
Just a little bit of foresight on my part.
That feels very sad, what you just said. I feel like I'm imagining things, and I am quite depressed.
I'm sorry.
I'm in a little bit of a spiteful position. I mean, no offense. It seems like I'm just going to have to go to 11. So I'm going to.
Well, he enabled it. I mean, what's coming in there?
Yeah, where's the Ahoy crossover?
Planning on moving your army out. It's the rats that talked me into it.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I'm very curious. I guess just for the card draw.
like that.
Yeah. Moles desperately need card draw. But they, again, like you said, they spent one to gain one because they had to dig to do this.
All right. So.
Well, yeah. I was just trying to figure out why they digged and then moved. Then I realized that was the card draw that we were
Recruit
looking
and some
for.
moves to help.
Yeah.
Because if the goal was just to get a suited card, then we could have dom swapped that bird card. You
Absolutely.
know.
Yeah.
But if we were digging for
Oh, you don't
I don't
just something, anything, then it makes sense to do this
Ruling, and I was.
a bit. You
I
know.
used the Marshal, not the Bridget. So I'm going to use the Bridget to fight.
Okay. Gotcha.
So, do you have an ambush? I'm pretty sure.
No, I don't.
We've used it.
Oh, we're going spiteful battle against the warlord, huh?
There has been talk of getting rid of the warlord, just period.
All right, that's 2-1
2-1. Could be worse.
to the coffin.
And also,
It
moles
is-
don't mind battling because it's their coffin.
It's true. It's true. Oof, 1-1.
To the coffin. Normally
Alright.
I'd say great, but you've got like 7 more actions, so
Yeah, I'm going to mayor that again.
never would have guessed. Bring it on. Yeah, that
3-2.
the warlord doesn't go in there at least.
That is true.
Yeah, and you took me out too.
That is also not
Solid.
surprising.
All right.
Well, correct about that, right? The warlord does not go to the coffin.
It's correct.
That
That's
is
correct.
That's correct.
Because I wouldn't be able to place it. Yeah, okay.
All right.
Now, will the moles attack the corvids in 7?
So happy.
That's a good question. Or do moles go after? Do they start whittling down the rats or something?
He's got 5 points without starting his turn, basically.
Yeah.
24, craft puts him. Fuck.
Warlord is dead. Long live the warlord.
Use the Marshal, use the mayor, use Bridget. Yeah, my turn is kind of screwed there. All right.
Said
Moving
you were
on to
feeling
evening.
spiteful.
Yeah,
That's what happens.
that's what happens. All right. So moving on to evening, I draw 1 card, and that ends my turn.
I think you could
Okay.
probably have it this turn, but you got to be really close.
Let's see. I want to swap meet somebody, but
So corvids have a 3-point flip if they want it.
who do I
Yep.
swap meet? Anyone have any good like craftables by chance in there? Anybody?
I'm going to lie and say no.
3-point flip, 2 undefended cardboard. That gets you to the dreaded, what, 24?
Yeah, it's
What-
24.
If you're gonna swap meet, what would you swap meet?
Where's the second undefended cardboard?
Tunnel and mob.
I see.
Real bad right now. I'm in a bad position.
I'm gonna swap meet moles.
Yeah, a lot of crafting potential left, which good for corvids, you know?
Yeah.
Best case scenario, he gets to 28 and has 2 actions to get 2 points. I guess. That seems unlikely, but
No, I did not
Alright.
attack you.
There
Not
you
that
go.
that means anything. Thank you.
Okay, so now on to crafting. I'll go ahead and craft League of Adventurous Mice.
It's an extra
Ooh,
action.
Extra action.
Okay, and then we'll go ahead and flip.
Okay, so no craftables.
3 point.
We're entering that
See, I didn't have any.
that
Rough.
dreaded points range.
Luckily, there are still so many craftables on the table.
There are. But you still have to keep plots on the map to be able to craft them.
Yeah.
Oh, the deck is out, so we gotta shuffle it. Yeah.
Was there any? Well, you know what? That's probably the case. Just was wondering if we left the. It never got played. The Fox dominance.
Oh yeah. Oh shoot. Yeah, we probably should have checked.
I last time I checked, it wasn't played. So
Okay.
Memory serves.
Oh yeah.
We really like foxes.
3. So is that how I wanted to do it?
I mean, it's good for Corvids to like maintain a density of warriors.
Oh no, I'm not disagreeing with it. It's just
Okay. Yeah. So
I'm
just-
also amused.
They've chosen foxes, is what that means.
this mob because I
Yep.
don't want my plot to go away.
That's yep.
1 point for me.
We just lost a point. Huh?
I think you just took.
I see.
Wait, how are you?
I see what happened. When they flipped, they moved on here. They didn't use the
Oh,
script.
I think I did. You're right. 1, 2, 3.
Damn it! That was my chance.
Points aren't on my mind. I'm just having fun. Okay,
That's a
let's
hell of
go
a
ahead.
Good
salad
catch,
meal.
Joe.
Let's use a League of Adventurous Mice action to attack this tunnel. Do you ambush moles?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay,
That's a point for you.
1 point for me.
That leaves us with 2 daylight actions
And a
to-
potential exert.
and a potential exert. Pretty easy to plot with 2 actions left.
I think 9 is ripe for plotting. Literally away from everything.
I've got 2 actions left.
I think 9 is probably safer than 1 because it's away from the ferry.
It's away from the ferry, and it's just kind of like off the path.
Yeah.
So you have to really go out of your way to get to it.
Yeah.
It's getting late.
It is through the snare. You'd have to go the long way
2
around.
actions? Didn't you take 2 actions? Oh, you're gonna exert, aren't you?
No, I used League of Adventurous Mice for one of my actions.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Got it.
He's got 2 to 3 to go.
Either that or really freak out the rats in 10.
Do rats have cards right now? Of course they do. Yeah, 3 cards.
You could also... Oh, no. You can't get out of there. Oh, all of them.
Here and then here for my 2 actions. Is that right? Is that what I do?
Exert and plot in 1, it sounds like.
No. I'm just gonna move here.
I'm-
And plot.
Quite surprised that we're abandoning the plot in 12.
It's kind of bait, in fairness.
In a
like
way,
if
yeah.
if this is your only face down plot, then rats are gonna have to ignore this one to come get this one is the hope, or they get distracted here and end up with too few battles or moves.
It's definitely a possibility.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. So that plot
And we are on to round 8.
puts him at 28 if he flips it as is.
You can get to it with the ferry without too much difficulty, Johnny Spud. But yeah, it's not the easiest to get to.
Yeah.
Oops. All right. I'm back on. I'm gonna put a bunny recruiter in.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, you don't. Oh, you do. Okay, you do.
Yeah, I do. Yep. Yeah, I had two bunny cards, and it's like I couldn't play them both. It basically took me 2 rounds to get a recruiter back. 3 rounds. So that I'm like, well, that ended my game. I needed a good card draw.
Also true, Katari. Could be an ambush bait.
I needed to, no bird cards in the draw, and of course I didn't draw any fox, which would have at least helped me get some more guys up here. But yeah, so looks like basically I just kind of. I just need I'm playing survival. I guess I really need to slow the game down. Crows and hitting
FUT 666? I think no, because of the mob tokens.
I
The mob tokens mean that unless you are specifically trying to bait out an extortion for a card, you're going to lose the plot anyway.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I just don't have. Yeah, I still don't have the cards I need. So it's trying to think if I risk this, but no.
It's definitely a difficult
Nothing
decision.
I can do. I can't place this card and without it being super risky.
Yeah, this is one of those cool instances where mob tokens are doing real work because they are
Yeah.
forcing Corvids
I
to
could throw it in battle
plot
and
elsewhere.
an extra
Yep.
hit here, but I'm just wiping these guys out then. So, I was thinking if I somehow could get a mouse move, I could move this raft and draw a card, but I can't move out of
Hey,
it
Billy.
because I don't rule the clearing
Yeah.
with my.
I
So I can't. I don't see how I can do it. If you see an idea for me,
Do you have a fox move? Or a bunny move?
I-
Or a... Oh, you said you only have a
No.
mouse. Never mind. I see.
I have a mouse. And so really my only options is to put it
I
in
did
move or
that
battle.
thing again where I don't put the crow in the coffin. My bad.
Oh.
I wouldn't recommend putting it in battle.
Yeah, so I think I'm best just to hang on to the.
I don't disagree.
Well, maybe if I did, let's see, how many? What's the 4? I just need one more guy here. I guess if I put
Yeah.
in another guy here, I could do 1.
How would you put another guy
No,
there?
that still is only 2 moves.
I don't know.
Yeah, because I don't rule either clearing. Yeah,
Yep.
no, that's not going to work. Yep. No, I'm just going to keep the mouse. It's not going to do me any good on the board. So, all
Well,
right.
If you,
Put it
yeah, I
in-
wouldn't do.
Put it in build and move up to clearing 1, I guess. I mean, it's
Ice Raider, they might have.
Might as well, I guess. I'm going to.
It definitely was a painful turn.
Yeah. I
But
suppose.
it's also an easy point for either me, frankly, or the Corvids, who is the bigger issue.
Yeah, like Moles got false ordered and then smashed. But they maybe would have been better suited doing something else to get back into the game.
I don't see how I
Then
can
taking
get
out the Warlord.
another- I could
Yeah.
get another, but I could get.
Like, not to say that that was
Yeah, I can get a second
like 100% the wrong choice. I could see the logic of trying to
turn. I think this
punch your aggressor before they can punch more.
Oh, absolutely.
Everything I can to get you another turn.
It's hard when you're Moles in that position.
Well,
Same.
that
You're in a really tight
sounds
spot.
good to me, but so
But I'm not sure I can.
oh man, yeah, I'd leave the Corvids a point there. That's just maybe not. Gosh,
And again, Moles still have coffin makers,
the risk.
so the violence is feeding their best scoring engine at the moment.
I don't know.
Let's not forget that.
Oh, yeah. That's why the one reason I was like not totally against it was because they are in control.
That's
of
yeah, that's
makers.
really
Right.
And it is possible if I get the right card draw, I could take another place. I could place a building in this bunny clearing or this mouse clearing next turn. So, or if I got the raft and was able to move here. So I'm gonna do it. Let's go big.
Go big or go home.
And wait. Let me make sure I have the moves. No, I don't have the
Still
moves.
have the moves, dear.
I don't, because I need to move to a rabbit and a bunny. Nope. So that won't work anyway. So I'm going to leave it how it is. All right, so 1 recruit in the bunny.
Yeah, Johnny. I mean, Moles'
Something in your decree. Did you already?
chance is entirely dependent upon rats dealing with Corvids and vice versa.
I've been recruiting for 3 turns straight. It's been ugly.
Yeah,
So
makes sense. I didn't recall that.
yeah.
Uh,
It's been a very rough game for the Eerie.
It has.
I'm going to actually move this one here and
Yep.
build in this empty clearing here. So
It's rough. Sometimes Eerie, you just end up death spiraling.
Yeah.
It happens.
Battle Fox.
And they got hit. They did really well, and then they got hit really hard.
I think I'm going to go for.
Same with the moles, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, Moles was a pretty typical game plan. They didn't burst as much as you would ideally like on the turn where you pivot,
Go for
and they got double price of failure, which
Yes.
sucked.
Brutal.
2 battles there with 2 guys. Man, it's ugly.
Well, if you the Corvids would buy us an extra turn, maybe, because that's a plot. Then he's got.
Yeah, if you attack me and fail, then the Corvids just have a free 2 points. So that's the
Yeah.
other problem there.
Why do the cards over for 2 points?
If you take
I
out
don't
2
know.
or 3 guys here, that's just giving him.
I guess if the rat warriors die and the building token remains.
I see.
I mean, like,
I mean,
you're in last place. You can't just, not go for points.
It's true.
Yeah, but if you're trying to
Gotta
extend
take
the
every
game,
shot that you can get. I mean, if he fails, the moles can go in and clean it up.
sure, but that doesn't end the game. He's trying to extend to the game.
Oh, I'm just saying that, like, if he goes for the points, it puts him in a better position to maybe win, and the moles can go clean it up. So it's like not.
The moles have to attack you.
Yeah,
Why?
I mean, I have to commit to
He and
focus
I
on
both
you.
have to attack you. And so, yeah, he can do whatever he wants, but I'm going to need everybody I get this turn without the
Well, that's not good for Corvid's chances. If the table thinks that
It's not that I want to attack the
both moles and rats have to do it.
crows too much, and
Yeah.
and
And
there's a
in
problem.
reality, it's not gonna. I'm not gonna. 2 guys against 4 warriors. No, I'd have to have a Christmas
that's
land roll.
true.
you
I
know?
get it.
So it just.
I just hate it when people.
I mean, I
talk
have
about
the extra
choices
hit,
and
so it
not
just,
getting like
Yeah.
into a better position.
Right.
I do understand what you guys are saying.
Yeah, I really want the cardboard, but it's just not. It would be very.
You
right.
could go
You
for
know,
this
I'm-
mob.
That's
a-
I only. Yeah, I have 3 guys there. I could use my wild there. I thought about that. So, but I do have to battle here, so I might as well do my battle against the crows there and
Go for
hit
it.
the
No
rats
ambush.
there. So yeah, no ambush. Okay, all right. So that's what I'm gonna do. All
2-1.
right, so I do an extra hit, but it doesn't matter. I got the 2 I needed, and one
Those need to go to
off.
coffins.
Okay.
Those guys go to the
Yep.
coffin.
Thank you. And then battle the
I
rats.
got it.
And we'll see what happens.
No ambush.
Okay.
Ouch.
Ooh.
That's everything. I didn't even need the extra hit. So I'll take one guy off here.
You get the point.
But
for
that is
mob.
going to give the Corvids a lot of.
Three.
Not
No,
Corvids.
it's the moles.
Moles.
It's
That's right.
moles.
Oh, the moles has that. That's right. The moles a lot is.
It's the only things that's not crafted by the Corvids.
Yeah, that's all it
There we
does.
go.
Doesn't
Yeah,
help
yeah.
me win.
For sure. Well, okay, so I'll go ahead and place my roost then. Right here on the shore. Nice oceanfront property. Yeah, lakefront property. Beautiful. Beautiful roost. Okay, so,
says
That is not a great lake.
yeah. All right.
Do you see how fast I travel across that?
And I draw 2
It'll only take like a
cards,
day.
and that's that sad turn. Okay.
So, Mr. Mole, we find ourselves in this position where the Corvids set up and then explained to me how to take you out. And then I got punished for it by you. And now we have to both turn on him.
Yeah, that sounds like a game of Root to me.
Spread this mob. All I can
Classic.
do right now.
Bunny! Is that our first bunny of the tournament?
It is! And they can't spread. There are
And
no adjacent bunnies.
Recruited each stronghold.
Isn't that just so?
Alright, which one of you soldiers is up for it?
Make it that guy. Be a hero.
This has to be just an all-out attack on the Corvids, doesn't it?
Yeah.
At this point, it very much does.
Move, attack.
We were grandiose last turn. We have access to Relentless.
We do have access to Relentless.
Now, this shouldn't affect your judgment. You just will be the next target because the
I know.
board's pretty clear.
I know, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do enough damage to him that he's not still your target. To be honest.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
But I agree with you. That's coming.
I wonder
I think this is the moment where I get stopped, like
I wonder if Thewy would have been better off not scoring points last turn, not flipping, not
If we could live in
going after, not getting into that dreaded 22, 24 range.
I think it still wouldn't have mattered as much.
Is that right?
Maybe. It's always hard to know when
to pull that trigger.
when to sandbag successfully and when not to.
It's really difficult for Corvids because all you have to do is count.
Two-ish battles, or do I go?
Like,
Oh, train base, now I want a milkshake. Why would you do this to me?
Lake, and then have another battle, one battle, two with
Do
Relentless.
we have ice cream?
These clearings.
Just some
Probably
homemade stuff.
assumption, huh?
Yeah, I can tell you. My box clearings is pretty limited.
Good, because I'd rather you attack the money clearing.
That makes sense.
Sorry.
One.
Johnny Spud, but then how do you win?
Sorry,
Because
what?
scoring points also doesn't seem to be working.
Yeah, I gotta say, we've tried scoring points as crows, and that didn't work. Have we tried not scoring points as crows? I'm just saying. We gotta exhaust all the options.
Maybe another sword.
I have almost seen a crow dom work.
I'm here for it.
It came down to a dice roll.
Are you confident you can take out clearing 9?
Not confident, but
Hopeful.
I can make an attempt.
Yeah.
I will say I do appreciate how the numbers are really being referenced.
But I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really happy we put in those numbers.
Yeah. Well, it's nice because you don't have accusations. Can you deal with this clearing? Which one?
Right.
I'm gonna spam the tab button a bunch now. Be real annoying. This clearing
Doesn't really do me any good to get.
makes it real obvious.
Yeah.
Oh, Relentless didn't help me at all there, so I might as well just take Stubborn. Except for I'd get a second attack here if I go Relentless.
I think Relentless is the right choice.
You know, the argument for going stubborn is that you go stubborn, you go on your conquests, and then you're more defended if people come after you.
This is true, and stubborn will affect your battles when your command battles.
Let's not do that.
As long as your warlord's there, of course.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Can you deal with the northwest rabbit clearing? Not the northwest rabbit clearing.
No, that's a different one entirely.
I just feel like Relentless one attack somewhere on this turn is going to be more important than anything.
Yeah, the named clearings in the browser app are pretty cool. It's hard getting everybody on board with the names and coming up with names for all the clearings. Like I know the browser app has them, but it's it's a whole thing.
But is it canonical? That's the real question.
I really do think I just power through the snare, but I want that point. But what's the coffin at now? 3, 1, 2.
3, I think we're close to 4 though, right?
And it's probably going to hit 4. But, I mean, not to be rude, his ability to score right now is really crapped on.
No, this is not rude at all. It's fair.
Actually, maybe we're just over the threshold. I'm only counting like 15 in there.
Him making up.
It's me, Trav, not the digital app. There is a little known browser implementation made by a member of the Woodland Warriors community. You play it in your browser. It's not the Direwolf app.
Shit behind. Oh, but he's just going to come in.
No rules enforcement.
Crap up.
It has rules enforcement, but you have to make sure you set some of the rules implementations correctly because they're not set correctly by default. They're like variants that the creator of the app prefers.
Is there a magic answer?
If you go to Woodland Warriors and look around, you can find it.
Hit him and hit him hard.
Yeah.
It gets a little hush hush because like
One more thing.
it's not official and
So we announced it on stream.
yeah, here we are. Hey Arzad, started today.
Let's go like this. First command is 3 guys in here. Second command is to attack you in clearing 8. Fox clear.
All right, no ambush. Go for it.
Whew.
3-1.
Are you using partisans, sir?
I'm not.
Okay, we go on to the warlord situation. We're gonna come 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
It's a lot of bodies in the coffin. That immediately just bumped it up to 4 points.
Did indeed.
I mean, it doesn't exactly solve all of Mole's problems.
Nope.
Yeah, that's fine.
It puts him like in a competitive range, though. Is the funny thing.
See, you should have kept Banker.
You still wouldn't have the cards for it.
That's true.
But like, if this game drags out 2 more rounds, moles maybe have a chance.
I'm very curious because like I still feel like there's a lot of things that could happen.
And we'll attack the snare.
All right, no ambush. Go for it.
It's our first prowess.
That's a point for me.
Mhm.
And then that was the first, what do you call it? Advance the warlord step, and the relentless aspect of that will be to just move on.
Yeah. And then we'll prowess into there, probably.
Guy behind.
Makes sense.
And then the second
And we'll get 3 clearings from this.
here and attack this plot. Any ambush?
All right. Yes, I will ambush.
You son of a crook.
Interesting.
All right, they're dead. Extortion's dead for me.
Probably gonna place 2 ambush.
And
Don't have any other mouse clearings that we care that much
I
about.
feel
It's
very,
fair. It's
very
fair.
vulnerable here. I think everybody should respect my vulnerability. And please leave me alone. Okay.
Do Corvids roll in and kill the warlord now?
I do, but there's no point. I can either move. All I can do is move with it. Where am I going to go? You know what I mean?
Move back into 3 and then move into 8 to at least be closer to your.
No, that would have been the last action.
Attack anything with the warlord.
But that was his like.
First prowess into here, relentless
Right.
move into here.
Yeah,
Second prowess into here, relentless move back. We're out of prowess.
So I will
we have 3. Oh right. You're smart. And know the warlord way better than I do.
Well,
terrible plan.
the question is, do Corvids kill the warlord, or do Corvids go roost hunting? You know?
Roost hunting is very legit, especially since they're all in bunny.
Or do they go after clearing 10? That's also an option.
Clearing 10 is also juicy. Honestly, clearing 2 is a little juicier.
20 minutes, so I'm gonna
Clearing 2 is a little juicier.
just ask.
Just slightly
I have
juicier.
Master Engravers crafted as the warlord, and then craft something. Do I get to put the item in my horde and take the point?
I
Correct.
believe so, because you are crafting.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought too.
Yep.
Not inciting, but that was my understanding. All right, no insight.
Or you can take the points, toss the item, and get an additional point.
Mhm.
Point.
I will say, I did not notice Carnal's
I'm not saying
accent
I have
until
one.
halfway through this game, and it is lovely.
Obviously.
But if you did. Yeah.
But if I did, just curious.
All right, so that's 4 points.
Yeah, it's a good coffin.
It's a good coffin.
I guess it doesn't matter who grabs what. They all go. where they're
They all
supposed
go
to here. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really fun, if y'all haven't done this yet, if you highlight all of them and move them all at once.
Some of them keep
It is zoom.
Yeah. That one rat is stubborn.
All right, so from there, one there.
I mean, you guys did a good job. Now I can only flip for 2 points.
Yep.
It's
I don't-
26. It's still within scoreable
That's
range.
still within range. If we,
I mean, honestly, even scoring 1 point is still probably within
Yeah,
range.
but not enough actions to really take advantage of it.
Actually, because we craft. Hammer hasn't been crafted, so that could be 2 points.
Okay, so I'm gonna
I think it would need to be hammer.
just use 2 recruits here.
Yeah, because there's no single. Oh no, it could be a crossbow and a
These
boot as
4.
well.
Oh, crossbow and boot. True. True.
I was trying to think if there was a combo of like items you could do, and those are that's it.
I'm gonna use the
So like
marshal.
if crossbow or hammer,
All 4.
and then a boot,
And then pick up 2 cardboard.
and then 2 cardboard, which I think is very doable.
Oh yeah, you rolled 7. Sorry, ignore me.
And then from there, I'm going to use Bridget, first Bridget, to use the ferry over here.
Oh, right. Here's the question, though. Are moles about to help out the anti-Corvid effort?
There's a very high possibility of that.
Because that was the conversation. I mean,
It was.
I'd forgotten, honestly.
Is to go over here.
Corvids convince us to police each other. Let's police the Corvids.
And then Mayor is going to battle.
So it might come down to this battle.
No, go ahead.
Ooh.
3-1.
So
No,
3-2.
Yours gone because of
Yep.
Would have been a great time for an ambush, and one of those moles did not go to the coffin.
not partisans that
Okay. And
Be funny if they did partisans that, because then the embedded agent would kill the last mole.
I need the point.
But I think moles will still do it.
No, I don't need the point that badly right now.
I guess can't flip it without a.
Yeah, you need a warrior to flip it.
Going to.
Now the question is, can we do it without it? Can we do 3 cardboard and maybe 3 potential points in craft? Oh well, only 2 points in crafting now.
3 if we have hammer and boot.
Boot. Oh, I guess we still can craft with the boot. So
Better
yes, there's
try
3
to
potential points in
dispose.
crafting.
I don't know where we get 3 points in cardboard though. It needs more cavalry. So that they can flank and sweep, right? Am I remembering that right?
Sure what I
Yep.
put down there.
Screen and charge.
Screen and charge. Ah, dang. I tried. I'm sorry, Goat Manish. I failed you.
I forget things. that happen.
I never remember anything
So Marshall.
unless it's very strange and in
Mayor.
very random moments.
So yeah, I don't have any.
I'm going to say I was close, even though I wasn't that close.
You took stuff from other games.
And like I was going for a similar sound as screen with sweep.
Sure, you tell yourself that.
No, I actually was. You're shocked you remember. Right. In my brain, it's what the horsies do. For everyone at home, Goat Manish is one of the designers of Vijaya Nagara, which is a game I'm a big fan of, and it has horses.
That's right. My apologies. My apologies. So, how do we do that again? Forgot.
Just put it face down. I've
Face
got
down.
Yeah, so you'll flip it in your hand, put it face down.
You've all seen it. There you go.
What are we doing?
Look,
Okay.
my mistake.
We're doing an
Even though
exposure,
everyone knows what it
and
is.
we revealed the card accidentally,
There is.
but it was revealed in the last hand
And it's already
anyway.
in a lot. Isn't it? Isn't it?
I think it's a snare.
It's stored.
I missed it. Your hand. I wasn't even looking. So
Wait, sorry, what
You're
did you
good.
say?
Extort.
Oh, let me see. Oh, good job.
Oof. Okay, so now it's just 2
It was a little-
points.
Yeah.
Yeah, Corvids definitely don't have it anymore,
Pros are.
which means
Oh my god.
rats probably have it, right?
I would think so.
And this is tough.
They're coming out of this relatively untouched. Although
Corvids
Corvids
could
could come and try to curb stomp them.
They could.
So we're just-
It doesn't directly help Corvids win, but maybe it buys a turn.
It could. I mean, if that's 4 points if you go after 2 and 10.
Hope that helped.
I don't think you get both of those
No
Corvids.
points this turn. So good work, everyone. Woo. Okay. Let's see. What do I do? I'm going to. Who do I swap meet? I'll swap meet the rats.
Have at it.
Hey.
You never would have guessed I had that card, right?
Never would have guessed. Never would have guessed.
Yeah, I don't think they have the actions, Katare.
You could propaganda bureau on 10 to make it easier
You would need to propaganda bureau, League of Adventurous Mice,
after crafting something.
after crafting a hammer, and take advantage of Fox Partisans in 2. Like you would have to, and you'd have to recruit in Fox probably.
More than likely, yeah.
So like you would have to. It would be.
The stars will have to align. You're not wrong. It is not easy.
We will recruit in mouse.
Katari definitely would be legendary.
I'm trying to count actions and stuff. Yeah, with the mouse, if we could have crafted hammer, which obviously we didn't, but if we could have crafted hammer, I think there was a world where it paid off. Already used the only item they had.
Now I have to figure out how to slow down the game.
This is This has been a good game.
Yeah. Quite good.
I think each one of us has at one time been in the lead.
That is true.
Am I wrong about that?
You're not wrong.
I think that's right.
This has been a very well balanced game of.
Hero, one of these rats here.
We're taking out the warlord again.
I think we're taking out the warlord again.
Love it.
But I do not approve of this action. We're in here.
Yeah, for the coffin.
Still missing that one mole that should be in there.
To attack. Do you ambush?
I would love to. No, I do not ambush.
Okay.
I think we're just suiciding into the.
Oh no!
Back to the first round.
Right. So that was my first action. My second action will be to attack you again.
I think that Thewy believes this to be the best way to slow down the game to get another turn.
In the right.
Oh,
Oh,
thank God.
I thought that was another 0-0.
Me too.
I was about to say that warlord has like, incredible luck from down on high.
Great.
Sorry, that is
Sometimes it's the
Generally
double
true.
3.
sometimes, but the 0-0 typically is more tragic.
0-0 more often.
What do we do for our third action? Do we plot? Or did I just... Nope, we didn't do anything yet. We're thinking.
I think we're plotting because we're playing with the plot tokens. All right, throwing one up there.
Okay.
That's 3 actions.
Interesting.
Could exert. Do I want to exert?
I feel like card draw is important for crafting.
Draw 2 cards. And my turn.
Like any Corvid's victory is going to depend on a lucky craft, I think. At this point.
I think any chance of me getting 6
Huh.
points was taken away with my warlord.
Yep, that's exactly it. Just Thewy trying to get a second turn. Another
Yeah.
turn.
See how I scored 0.
And the funny thing about Thewy buying another turn is it buys moles another turn.
Yeah.
Maybe moles get back into it.
It's been nice not having a target on my back.
I think they probably
Not
need.
being able to do anything.
I think moles probably needed a bloodier round.
Just a little bit bloodier.
Yeah,
But we'll see. Warlord still has to go.
double
That's true.
building, but
Eerie and Warlord.
it might that
I think Eerie is
definitely
still on the
want to.
back foot for recovery.
Oh yeah. I just mean Eerie's probably gonna throw some warriors into the coffin.
I'm gonna
That's
put
true.
a
You do have 2 battles.
Fox recruit in for sure. And
We already have some things like that. Like imploding birds
I'm gonna
is
do it.
one of those things that has meant different things over the course of Root's history. So if you say Eerie are doing an imploding bird strategy, it means different things to one person versus another.
double build.
Ooh.
Wait. Yeah.
Long bird ambush build play.
Got a YOLO.
Where's the second build?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess down in 1 maybe.
Been nice to have that ambush, but
Probably.
I need it as a bird. Way more.
1 and 6 are pretty easy. You've got 7 already.
Okay, I guess, yeah, 7's an easy one too.
So let's do.
Yeah, probably 7 and 6.
Was I gonna? Nope, I'm not gonna use that card.
With only 1 move, it has to be 7 and something else.
Recruit in my bunny here. Recruit in my fox here.
Dan's, yes, Eerie turmoiled. They started Despot
Move.
and turmoiled into Commander.
Commander was definitely good on the turn it happened, but was bad long term,
I
for
want
sure.
There, back here.
Which is almost always the case with Commander, unfortunately.
I accept this analysis.
I could build it.
Begrudgingly.
Why?
I want Commander to be better than it is.
I mean, I would love for all the leaders to be useful in their own situations, but Charismatic is just too universally good, and Builder and Commander are just not good enough, to even compete with Despot, which, Despot is a good secondary to Commander, or Charismatic.
My battles.
Owl is cool. The Owl art is
Got it
sick.
Here.
Don't get me wrong.
It's the only one I can do. No, what's that? No ambush?
No ambush. You're good. Wow.
Cool.
Quick stab.
And extra hit, so you take them both off.
Oh, stab it again. Stab it again.
Points of cardboard there.
Yep. And again, do you want to ambush?
I mean, I want to, but no.
Okay.
That's 2 hits
Nice.
automatically.
Oh,
Defenseless plus.
oh, that's
combat.
right. That's right. Yep. I
2
didn't
points.
even think of that.
My poor
Nice.
starter strong.
That was a very good battle.
That was a very good battle for Erie.
Those two vulnerable little.
So do we build one in? I think we do it in 6 and 2.
I think so as well. But
Mouse.
Oh wait, do we have specifically
Right on
suited
top of you.
ones?
Crow. Get on my building spot.
No?
no.
Yeah, I would have preferred to see 6 and 2,
Hey, get on my building.
just because we have the fox
Get out of here.
recruit.
This roost is
Yeah.
not big enough for the 2 of us. You're a big bird. Okay, let's see. That will give me 4 points then. 2, 3, 4. Just makes it so it doesn't look. My loss won't look as bad.
Every bit of threat now.
I mean, if Erie can buy
Can draw
another turn,
2 cards.
I mean, this is getting pretty thin.
it really is. I'm not joking when I say that. I think one more turn, Erie could pull out a win.
Oh, absolutely. This is like,
The question is whether they get another turn.
yeah, this is what I often see when we have so many like warring factions, just like a smoldering crater, and you're just seeing who can limp fastest.
Yeah.
To the mouse.
It rolls mouse.
Yeah, I guess we gotta go there, huh? See how that goes.
It's your option.
Recruit a lonely warrior. Clearing 10. And then a
Coffin is sitting at 1 point.
clearing 10 as well, which just feeds this coffin again.
2 points.
Move.
There must be a few Corvids in there, yeah.
There's 3 stacked on top of each other.
Before I anoint, I'm
Have some water.
gonna go for an exposure attempt myself.
Not much in there, but you can have it.
My mob token is now present.
I was just
Enough, right? I don't need a-
trying to fight back the hiccups.
You're right.
Alright, so using this card, I'm guessing that's a snare.
What did I put there?
Bomb.
No, it's not.
Son of a!
We know it's not a snare.
Good to know. I think it's a bomb. No one expects it. Or everyone expects it.
Yeah, we're gonna go again.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm just making 2 points this turn. Look at these moles just going by, and they've got a full hand of 4 cards. And
I mean, not guessing bomb
now
is how the first ever tournament Corvid win happened.
Hoping you were gonna
Back
say
in the Space Cat Speed Turtles Patreon tournament.
I'm going again. I'm guessing bomb.
bomb?
Bomb.
Bomb.
What was that?
Boom.
No.
All right.
It's not a bomb.
It's
We're-
an extort.
We're down to extort or raid.
I will say I really have been loving the feeling of freedom that the Corvids have from having the 3 of each type.
Yeah, I mean, having only 2 of each type just feels like such a low ceiling once you start playing with 3 of each type. It shouldn't do as much as it does.
Will take the point.
I wasn't sure how much it would affect it, and this is the first time I'm really seeing it in action, so it's kind of cool to see.
Where do I put it in that situation? Just over here in Purgatory?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fine.
Purgatory.
What happened? What did they do?
Crafted a bag.
Oh, and they're taking the point. Yeah.
Thanks for the back.
Purgatory.
You're welcome.
Or looted a bag?
Right. Now what the hell do I do with my lonely?
Well, if they looted it, they have to take it.
I don't think they looted it.
I think it was crafting it.
Your little
Because there's a card there that's...
It's not great.
Yeah.
They're just chilling.
Yeah, you're pretty chilling.
just chilling.
I can't oppress anymore.
I will say, even though the armies have been spread thin, the amount that they're able to offset oppression has been very good.
5
Yeah.
points if you complete your decree. Puts you at 28. A couple of battles. You got a battle in Fox.
He's got extra hits.
The battle in Fox is going to be the difficult one.
He's got a battle in Fox.
Yeah, I mean,
Off limits. That's off limits.
Rats could vacate Fox.
Corvids can't, though.
Corvids can't.
Press points, do I?
Rats could help Corvids vacate Fox.
But I don't know if they'll be able to vacate and clear.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, but I want to get out of there.
Oh. Oh, to
Yeah.
turmoil him. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to be abandoning my plot.
See, and this is why it might have been good to have that roost in that fox clearing, because then you could recruit and then take things down with you, leaving things behind for safety, and then having that safe fight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's true.
I don't disagree.
I know. I'm just reiterating it.
2, 1, 2. I could probably pull that off. This is probably a terrible idea, but that's you don't have mouse partisans, right? You have bunny and fox.
Buddy and fox.
Right. Right.
All right, command 1. There. Oh God, every decision here is terrible.
I mean, it might be worth it just to like take a little breather this turn.
I need to, but I don't know that I have time to.
Guard your cardboard with your stubborn and like.
I don't think I have time to do that.
I don't disagree.
Let me ask you all a question, and this is fair. I've already crafted a bag. Is it too late to change my mood? I'm pretty sure the answer to that is yes, unless you all say it's fine. Yeah, that's fair.
Definitely.
Totally fair. All right. And by fair, I mean, the right decision. Can't not get a point. I don't get a point if I go there either.
It's tough.
Can't give you.
Is not turmoiling Erie worth getting a point?
Could come here and just clear you out of this clearing.
That's definitely an option.
The problem is we chose stubborn, and we already moved to daylight and crafted something.
Mm-hmm.
This is terrible. Everything.
So we're stuck with stubborn. The table just confirmed that they're not going to let Carnal roll things back.
It's true. It's real bad.
Well,
Understandable.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
kind of side with the crows in that it's probably not best to go after them to clear it. I know you want the oppression point, but they're not likely going to score this round, and so they're going to need a couple rounds to do it.
They'll score 2 points, and then they've got 4 left to make up, which is doable. That's within.
He just needs 2 points with this thin of a board. That's pretty doable. But
if you crafted, yeah.
And I mean, now you can craft tea with a bunny or a mouse, and we've got 2 teas still.
That's a good point.
I mean, everybody can win right now.
Yeah,
I think.
I think everyone's kind of within range.
All right, crows. I tried to argue a point. He made a good counter.
Appreciate it.
But I can't stop everybody here.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pull back here at command 1, and I'm gonna attack the crows with command 2.
Oh, no ambush. Go for it.
That sound of an endgame Corvid player.
And then
I don't think losing 10 is necessarily detrimental to the Corvids.
No, I heard that feeling of defeat in Thewy's voice.
Uh,
The go ahead.
I thought that was just like the tiredness.
Also that. I mean, they're related concepts.
Oh, how greedy am I? I don't think I'm any more greedy than that. I did what I needed to do. All right, I'm gonna get my.
Don't manage. I missed the word that, and I was like, what ruckus is going on in space?
Praying for things to work.
All right, so that's 2 points.
2 points from the coffins. I don't think moles have 7 points in
This is
them.
probably the funnest part of this whole coffin, and the
Just throwing things onto the table.
I'm watching them spin around.
This is a great game.
Bird song right
Like,
there.
a little exhausting, but I kind of like where your game's a little exhausting.
Yes. I prefer them when they're the last game of the day and they're exhausting.
Where do you think I'll
Eh.
So we're good there.
right now?
I would have just taken a nap earlier. I still regret not taking a nap.
From what I watched on last,
I am a
game, they
5-year-old
can
child.
actually, have 4 options, so they can
Oh, yeah.
choose. It's no longer. It's a more difficult choice.
I mean, if I were betting, I'd probably go commander. Weirdly, like, who knows?
It's so funny how the meta of the tournament developed into.
What is chat betting?
Yeah, what is chat betting on us?
Clear out that Fox clearing. I could turmoil by my battle if I don't have the right cards in my hand.
I sure hope so.
Because even so, yeah, yeah.
You know, just being honest,
Yeah.
definitely want you to.
Good point. That's a good point.
What do moles do here?
I'm going to have to do that then.
You could also you could also clear this. You clear this roost in turmoils.
Oh.
Yep.
That is true.
That's my
Yep.
thought.
But
Yep.
I couldn't get over
You
that.
can make it even worse for me. Yep.
Because I do think Eerie could win on their turn if they are left untouched.
I agree. I think Eerie are within range.
I don't know if you necessarily need to turmoil them, but I do think they need to be.
Reactions. I might hobble over there and pull it.
They need to be hit.
I mean,
Yeah, you don't really have the guys to get there anyway.
right?
Yeah. All right.
Well, if you think about it, I'm gonna turmoil next turn because even if I happen to have the moves.
Thanks, Go Manish. That's what I was trying to get.
I'm just to battle, and I can't recruit to just get this one guy over there just to save my battle, and now I don't have the moves. Yeah, I can't build, so it doesn't matter. I'm turmoiling next year. I'm not going to do my double build next turn, so I'm not getting 5 points. So you've already done it. You don't need to hit me anymore.
Win before you turmoil.
Yeah, you could bounce.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. There's not five. I don't see how I could get 7 points of cardboard.
I don't know. There's a lot of
I don't know.
left. Coins haven't been crafted.
He only gets a point for that though.
Yeah, you know what? If Eerie had built here instead, I think they still could have pulled it off with 2 move cards.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
And you leave one on the way, so you have your safety build on the way, and then you would have still had 7 to build in.
Yeah.
Dig.
There was a reason I was very strongly advocating for 2.
I agreed. I'm just circling back to it as well.
Got a 50-50 shot on this.
Why are you so slow?
Yeah. See, you stopped the fox there, but look, I have to get to this bunny clearing here.
And then the second one I'm going to do
to build. I'm built on all 3 of these, so yeah, that's it's on turmoiling. It's not
8. You're right.
You didn't need to do that. No,
I made it
you
overly
just
complicated. That's what it is.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to
Ice Ray, yeah, we've got 3 potential sways left.
second thing I'm
1 squire or 2 lords, which is big because they have 3 cards in hand at the moment.
just to draw a card again. Just keep forgetting about that. That helps. So that's
We don't have the spread to sway a lord.
Yeah, we
but
do 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, there's the 4th one. I missed the raft.
That's the first step of daylight. Yeah.
yeah. So that being said,
Gosh, this is.
I mean, they are just inching across the finish line, you know?
I know this feeling. I'm here for it.
Oh,
I'm just
yeah.
Yeah. This is crazy.
I don't need to turmoil you, but it's more of like when you turmoil,
That's fair.
because you could still do a lot before.
How much of a turn do you allow Eerie to have?
Yeah.
So I just want to.
Well, he's already got me on the fox, so I have one.
Yeah, he can't double build unless he gets
He
here.
can recruit, and then that's it.
But
Yeah.
if he,
No, well, I can't even battle on fox. He's already made it, so I can't do that.
Well, you can battle on Fox here, but you can't do that and everything else. That's right.
Yeah.
If you get the points you need from battling, which may or may not be possible combined with crafts that could be in your hand, it's a toss up a little bit.
So where's
Like,
the
it would
root
take
faction
a
with
lot.
5 warriors?
But like, yeah. Anyways, I don't know what's in your hand. So
Yeah.
I have to battle. It's more of I want you to kind of make a wash on that turmoil because you're going to lose 3 points and then you're going to gain 4. If it's lose, yeah. So that's kind of where I'm standing. So I use the martial.
Wooden alliance with pieces missing.
I'm going to use Bridget.
Wooden alliance, but your dog got into the box.
You do. Go ahead, use it. That's 2.
Nice.
Oof.
Let's go put that there and then there.
I mean, Erie did try to talk him out of it.
It's true. That's true. The real question is, did moles secretly need this clearing to sway a lord?
1-0.
You know?
Well, we'll find out now, because will they build again? They
Try
won't.
one more time.
Oh!
Okay, so they do not need it to sway a lord.
Or they're not thinking about that.
Or they're not thinking about that. Have a knife.
3-2.
Not me.
Oh no.
We left it for the Corvids.
And then
Some
from
undefended cardboard right there.
1 and 2.
Corvids have it.
uh,
If they have crafts.
Still have crafts. This could turn into a Corvid game.
This very
right quick.
This is probably one of my favorite Corvid games
There's
I've ever
nowhere
seen.
else
I'm
I
not
want
gonna lie.
move or battle right now.
I mean, it's seen some pretty good Corvid games, but I feel like this is really cool to see because they're like neck and neck, treated as a threat, but also we're able to help the table, and like the policing in this game has
So, yeah,
just
I'm gonna
been
sway.
top notch.
Yeah.
Sway
Oh, there's a crossbow.
in here.
There's 2 crossbow cards.
See
Okay.
that, So just getting the captain.
All right, we're just getting the squire.
1 point.
No lord after all.
Unfortunate.
It's going to be
Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3 pieces of free cardboard.
and
A 2-point craft or a 2-point craft or a 1-point craft or a...
So we need a 2-point flip, 3 pieces of unprotected cardboard,
card.
and then that's just 1 point that we have to find.
turn.
Hope for crafting.
All right, Thewy.
Let's swap meet the moles. Why don't you just take a card?
Yeah, go ahead.
Right. I forgot the extort.
I don't really care.
Not the extort.
Cards, so you can have it back.
Yeah, I think we just tried swap meeting for the crossbow, is what just happened there.
And let's see, what do I do now?
Any crafting?
Let's craft a tea.
T.
Good game.
I mean, I still have to do it.
Really nice job.
Some ambushes could throw things off, you know?
That's true. That's true.
I'm taking a random card from birds and rats.
You can just draw from me.
Yep. Draw for me. Go ahead.
Wherever
Um,
you
Sorry, I'll be quiet.
Wherever will I find it? Go ahead and recruit in rabbit.
Rabbit.
Could be the only cards left. Well, there's so many cards.
What's the logic for rabbit?
I don't know.
Okay, gonna take this nice and slow.
Yep.
Gonna use
We still have loam, so we have an extra action.
to attack this tunnel. Do you ambush moles?
Oh, no.
No? Okay.
Okay. 1 point.
1 point for me.
We're at 29. 5 actions left.
Next, let's go ahead and
That was the tunnel, right?
yeah.
Battle the mob.
I would say the mob. Mob's not move.
Ahead and
Not needed
drop
movement.
Euro this bird here.
Okay. I guess we're going for 4 instead.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in the coffin for you.
Thank you.
Okay. And then now I will start using my 3 actions. I attack here.
Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't do 11. Or
Yeah.
6.
I do not.
Not here. Okay.
But that's it.
That's it.
That's a
That's
win.
it.
That's game.
That's a Corvid win.
Good
Oh, I
game.
thought you were making this complicated.
Love to see it.
I didn't
Great.
think about that. That's so
Great job,
funny.
man. Really good game from everybody.
Corvids win. Very good. Very good.
Very good.
Paying the
I
people.
don't feel so bad about my last place. It's I'm just one behind there. So
You were close.
Warlord Coalition in shambles.
You were a legitimate threat, like in the end.
For sure.
yeah.
That was great. Gotta love a Corvids.
Well, I appreciate this game. I had a lot of fun.
It was
And,
so fun.
It was a great game, everyone. That was terrific. And congratulations, Thewy, on
That
the
was
Corvid
awesome.
victory. Yeah, but you
Just
all...
everybody.
you all
Everybody
yeah,
was awesome.
everyone loved it. That was great. Thank you so much, everyone.
They were all fighting at the end, fixing who was gonna win. Everyone was rooting for everyone. It was awesome.
Well, everyone, thank you for playing. We will see all of you in round 2. And everyone watching, thank you so much for watching. We will have our next game tomorrow at noon Eastern time. So we will catch you then. Have a great one, everyone.